Alrighty chat, welcome to the stream. How are we all daddling? Skip paddling. Raveling. I don't even know what I'm doing. Right, there we go. Get all of our gear set up there. So the government is supposed to be doing some stuff today. I don't know what they're doing. It's a government press release thing. And all I know is they need PD down there. So we're heading down.
Anybody available to take a ride along?
501 for you, mate.
On board. Not at the moment. We're currently dealing with a situation.
No worries.
It's all down at City Hall, isn't it?
Yeah, correct. We're out the city.
Yeah, I'll be there in a minute. Do I need to switch state job or am I all good?
If you can be a state job, please.
Yeah, I'll switch to it real quick. Give me a minute. Am I all good to just pull a state car out for this? Or do I need to go get a normal one out?
Yeah, that's fine. Just do whatever you need.
Now I need to go clock back in. There we go. There we go. Let's just pull a car out. There we go. What the hell are these locals doing?
I think I just had bucket speed past me. Say what? I don't know. I think I had bucket speed past me. Not necessarily a great look for him.
Hello everyone in chat. Are we parking in the back where the court?
Yeah, park
court
in the
is?
back. Park in the back.
Yeah. So we're going to find out what the government's plans are now going forward with things today. So hopefully that'll be good. Hopefully there's some good plans as well.
I want that moped.
Oh, you little criminal.
Oh, God.
Hello.
I really wanted to uncuff him before he left, but okay.
And we're just searching people.
I'll leave you two here. I'm gonna go inside.
Yeah, that's fine. Harvey, we're just searching people when they come in.
Right. Are we able to come in at some point, or did you just want us to stay here?
We'd have to get these front doors locked, because if we don't have anybody watching, then some shit's gonna happen.
Yeah, that or I mean, what if we sat outside the two doors, outside the
That works.
thing?
Too.
So what? I guess actually, I'm gonna go on a whisper for this. What exactly are you expecting?
Wage cuts for everybody.
No, I know, but like, what are you expecting? Like the repercussion for it is?
It's a lot of money that's going to be cut, and they
What
just
do
fought
you-
for higher
You
wages
told me
for businesses.
You what?
For restaurants.
you spammed bunch of messages, then called me.
That was a while ago. Toodles.
Stupid things, guarantee you.
I gotcha. Just asking.
But with a police presence here, ideally, that
Wait,
it
what's
should
happening?
It should nullify any of the bad things.
Gotcha.
I had Walter ringing me.
Basically-
Whoops.
Basically, he's thinking that because of what he's assuming is going to be announced about certain pay cuts that people are going to not be very happy and try things.
Oh, yeah. I hope we don't get a pay cut.
He's told me twice now that he thinks we're going to.
Well, if we do,
Bucket's coming, you can just let him pass.
that'll be fun.
Who? Sorry?
Bucket.
What did you say? Oh.
Am I happy today? Yeah. Bucket, you need to get searched.
Sir, what the fuck? I'm the goddamn. Okay, whatever.
Doesn't matter.
Didn't he just say that?
Doesn't
Go ahead.
matter.
I mean, I
Anyone
got-
coming in has to get searched.
But we're the reason why we're here, man. What the hell?
For some reason, I can't do it, Reggie. Not Reggie. Never mind. I'll do it a
Come
different
on,
way.
man. You got this. It's not your first day.
I'm on the
You got- there
state
you go.
job, so I
Yeah,
can't
You got this.
do it the same way.
Who is this Reggie person he was calling me?
I
Yeah, that's so weird. I don't.
slip of the
I don't know,
tongue.
man.
Slip of the tongue, PJ.
PJ,
Hey, if you're
that's
talking-
You're all
it.
good.
If you're talking
Wait,
about
do you
this
got
Reggie
like a whole
person so
bunch
much,
of
there must be a
masks or
nice guy.
something?
I can't uncuff him.
Oh God.
can't
Yeah,
you
you're
uncuff him?
right. Sure you can't, man.
PJ, can you
son
do it?
of a
I can't
bitch.
uncuff him.
I got you. Here, I don't want to accidentally cuff you.
Made it a little too tight, huh?
No, Harvey's just
There you go.
lazy at times.
Yeah, I know, man. Damn. All right. Well, you guys have a good one.
You too.
You too.
Can try to run past.
I thought he said that Bucket was fine because he'd already searched him.
I mean, he's been in and out the building, right?
Not that I know of.
Hello, Arya.
Hi.
All right. All right, you are all good.
No, alright.
I don't think a lot of people know about this. I'm gonna be honest.
No, I don't think they do either.
My gosh, so earlier I was in a 1080 with Robert McNally, and
Yeah.
he flipped his car and tried to get out, and then it sandwiched his legs.
If I knew I was going to be searching people, chat, I wouldn't have come on duty.
I felt bad for the guy.
Well, shouldn't be doing crime then, shouldn't he?
Exactly.
If I generally, chat, if I knew I was going to be doing this shit, I wouldn't have come on duty
Oh
for
God. Every time
Hello.
I come here- Hello. Got a
it. One of you just want to come here, and I'll search you.
Touch me, daddy.
Okay, that's a little sus.
Yeah, I mean, you're the one that wanted to touch me.
Can
I said
get him?
search.
Wait,
Oh.
what? Nah, don't fucking
What?
touch me, sir.
Oh no, no, don't worry, not-
Whoa.
He
You're all
wants to
good.
touch people. That's
He
crazy.
wants to touch
No,
me?
no, no, no. That's
Yeah, you're
not-
all good,
no,
mate.
no.
Thanks, big dog.
Next one.
John, he likes being
Hi.
touchy. Just watch out.
Hello.
Alright.
Just searching for any weapons.
You're good.
Alright, you're all set.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're all good.
No one.
I
comes
do
in
really-
2 minutes, I'm just gonna move to the.
Generally, if I knew this is what we were going to be doing, I wouldn't have done this.
I still want to be able to.
I would
hear.
have got off. I would have not come on duty. Generally, if I knew that, because I want to know what's being said in there.
Let's see here.
Because like they've said, they all lower it. Like PJ
I
said,
think we're okay to move to the other doors.
you'll have to ask Gunter.
Hey Dan. What's up? Are we good to go ahead and move? I know I had already asked Dan, but I just want to make sure it's okay if Harvey and I move to the front of the other doors.
Wait from the start, real quick. Just watch this for the time being. They haven't said anything. They haven't started yet, but once we start, then yeah.
Denver.
Hello.
Hello.
We just need to search you.
Okay. Make your pick.
You've not got any weapons or anything on you, have you?
I do. A lot of them. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Hello.
Yeah, you can look at all of them. Just don't press any buttons or anything.
Alright.
You're
You
fine.
don't have any weapons, you liar.
Off-duty cop anyway.
No, I do.
Don't say those weak ass arms.
I would never. Alright, goodbye.
Say that again.
Didn't check my ass.
Come in. They're inside now. We're at the start. You can come to the doors.
Okay. We can head over.
Okay, I didn't realize that.
Wait, which door? Wait, which one is it?
Is it the courtroom or is it the other room?
Shit. You said this one?
Yeah, we're moving to the courtroom.
It's both of them.
Yeah, a bit easier. You can go sit
Oh my god.
My God.
I'm suing police officer. Let's go.
I'm suing my dad for a refund on his head.
Good.
We're going to the courtroom, so if you just want to stay outside, that's good.
Jesus.
Use this one. You've got all the.
Hey,
Like a
Max,
pack of
get
wolves.
this.
Microphones up in the middle.
Oh, I get a nice cage to keep away from you.
No, you've been punished.
Bullshit. Oh, that can't be a good time.
I'm sitting in the back.
All the cool kids sitting in the back. I'm gonna sit behind Natalie.
I'm gonna keep eye on this left door in case anyone comes in.
I promise
one,
you, it was
sorry?
Mark who did it. Mark did it.
I said I'm gonna keep an eye on this left door in case somebody comes in.
Okay.
He's in his head.
Oh, that's even better.
Damn.
It was a very.
I think you can go inside, Red. I think you can go inside, PJ.
PJ is always on Mark, by the way.
Just keep an eye on the door.
Every issue is caused by Mark.
I agree with that statement.
No, I just blend down.
Damn, what haven't I seen you at a burger shop anymore?
I work there.
PD one. Bullshit.
Bullshit, huh? When's last time? Yesterday. Yeah. Silence the crowd.
Yeah, he was actually working there yesterday.
Alrighty, can you guys hear me all right?
I don't think they can see you.
They can't see me.
He sees your face.
Shit. Okay. Well, shit. Now I'm gonna seem like a giant. I am really tall. I took all my, what is it? Spinach that Popeye eats? I don't even fucking know. Anyways, welcome everybody. This is kind of a little thing that I'm just gonna kind of introduce what's going on the back end and on the left.
You just want to come outside, mate?
But basically, obviously, we've been
You
in
want
the
to just come
office
out?
for like a month and a half now.
I just gotta
We
search you,
really
mate,
try to
alright?
work on changes, make things better for everybody, and to kind
I'm
of
just
give
looking for any
everyone a little
weapons,
insight
okay?
into what's been going on. There's been a lot of
I
things
got
that
a
we've been doing.
pickaxe.
You guys have seen some of the stuff.
You'll
we've
have to
done
go
so
put that
far, you know,
away, or I
lots
can
of
take it off
housing
you.
projects, some of the bigger
can
things
take it
like
off.
the
I can get a new one.
cart course up in Sandy, and lots of other things in the works right now for, you know, lots of
I'll just
different
take it off you.
projects.
You come back to me at the end and I'll
But
give it back,
basically,
alright?
Kind of when we first got into
Okay,
office,
sounds good.
one of the first things I wanted to do was figure out the state of the
Yeah, I'll go to go
finances
take
of
a
the
seat.
city, which for a while there was kind of going great. We got a lot of
Hiya,
good
mate.
insight
Can I
into
just
the
search
past
you?
operations and things that were going on. But unfortunately, due to some
You got any weapons on you?
some problems that we had, there was a restriction on some of the stuff that we had access to. We've kind of gotten some things back, but not quite really. But we still have a large amount of data that we looked at from early on with things, and it kind of
Yeah,
pointed
you're all
out
good.
a couple of really big glaring.
You're all good. Go take a
And I'm
seat.
not going to try to say too much one way or another, but there were things that were, in my opinion, were made kind of in like a lapse of judgment sort of thing without proper insight. And those things are basically along the lines of salaries. And we looked into the funding of the city. Obviously, there's multiple ways that the city makes funds. We make a little bit on trains. We make a little bit on gas. We make a little bit on lots of things. The majority of things that the city makes money on is car sales. And on top of that, we are working on some other projects to help get the government funded, because we do have some big projects coming up and things that will be getting incorporated into our budget as well, which will start costing the city money. So looking at everything from the bigger picture, we kind of saw that, you know, there's a big draw on the city when it comes to all the businesses. Now that we got the businesses reopening, we've got a lot more businesses open, mechanics, restaurants, we've got PD and EMS.
You just want to come out here.
And all that stuff gets funded by the city, which is great. You know, the city's doing really well.
Just gonna search you for any weapons, alright?
We're at a point where the draw on the city is being outweighed by the revenue that it generates. And part of that is due to some of the changes that was made
Jesus
early on
Christ, I'm like a
with
fucking
the
yo-yo.
previous administration. And, you know, they did a great job of doing things. Obviously, we're doing things a little bit different than they did. But now that we have actually had time to look at all the
Yeah, you're all
numbers
good,
of
bud.
things, we've discovered that the city
I
is
can
kind
hear
of
Bucket
draining
from
more
out
money
here,
than
so I'm just gonna
it's
sit here,
bringing in.
chat.
And when we look at the actual numbers and
good.
stuff, it's kind of due to the way that salaries were increased back by Wolfenstein. So obviously, when we kind of all started, you know, our whole start over, you know, obviously I used to do things and I kind of took a break from that stuff and, you know, tried getting into politics, which goddamn don't.
Used
Don't get me started
to?
on politics, I hate them. But at the end of the day, I'm just trying to make things better for everybody. And after taking a deep dive at the numbers, like I said, we kind of looked at things and realized, you know, the city's bringing in less than it's putting out. And it's only going to get worse. The more PD officers, the more EMS, the more business employees that are around, it's going to be pulling more money out of our economy than we're bringing in. And we're trying to find the source of that. And part of it was the fact that early on, things got bumped really, really freaking high. You know, looking at salaries of like EMS and PD and other workers like that, that shit kind of shot up overnight. And we're talking more, but basically like doubling. Which early on is great. You know, everybody needed cars. Nobody had stuff. We're all getting the stuff that we needed. But initially, that boom is going to fade up. You know, people have some cars that they need, so there's not as much demand on cars. There's not as much stuff coming in there. And some of them shortfalls are now being seen when it comes to the finances of the city. And we've been trying to find new and unique ways to come up with ways to keep the city funded without trying to make changes. And unfortunately, the more we look at the numbers, at the end of the day, we're kind of in a point where it's like there is really no other way unless we actually decrease the draw from what's being taken out of the city.
That's ridiculous.
So that's kind of where we are coming from this. I'm going to kind of let Lexi talk about some of the things we're actually going to be rolling out here shortly and how we're going to approach things and what we expect it to do. But that's kind of like
bullcrap,
the
chat.
why we're here and kind of how we got here sort of thing. And I'm going to let her take over and kind of tell you what our plan is going.
Okay. Thank you, Bucket, for that. So the first thing you guys must have noticed is that, obviously we dropped the prices for a couple of the class of cars. The A-class cars are still in the process of kind of being ironed out as far as finding that, you know, that happy medium where it's not too pricey on you, whereas also the city's not losing money for stocking them up as well. So, we've been trying to do that. I know some people have probably noticed that there have been a fluctuation in prices when it comes to the dealerships on that. I will put out more of a notice once we actually finalize prices on that. That way we can get things done. We've also dropped the price of sandwiches and within the stores. Now, that is not to compete with the restaurants. It's just giving people an option when the restaurants are not open to be able to get sandwiches and water. So we have gone ahead and done that, as well as we've just briefly knocked down the pricing of the gas in Oxwood. And again, we're not trying to compete with people that are in the city. The owners of the gas stations are welcome to go ahead and do that and set the prices obviously accordingly. We're not trying to compete with that. Obviously, like Bucket said, we put new projects in, so I hope everybody's been using the train station at Juniper.
What's up?
I think that's been a welcome addition.
Walter,
As
you
well
need to
as
get
we
searched.
also
Yeah, we
You
got.
two need to get searched. Come on, Walter.
in Roxwood, which I noticed you guys have been flocking over to. So, I hope that is beneficial for those that have wanted to get a house.
Searching you for any weapons.
Something.
So the big thing, like
Right,
Bucket
you're all good.
said,
Happening inside.
Oh,
big
they're
thing that
talking
we
about stuff.
noticed is that we're
You
trying
good?
to regulate again.
Well, there you go,
everything
Michael.
Just increased at a rapid rate from the previous administration. We saw the
You know what? I'm muting the music.
car prices to amounts that were big.
I need to search you.
As well as salaries.
I got a
that
cuffie
as
to
well.
search you, mate.
So what we are going to be doing, again, we've been dropping prices to make it, I guess,
Right, yeah,
better
all good
for
to go
everybody
in.
overall.
Good, thank you, Harvey.
In saying that, in doing that, I should say,
I just need to
are
search you,
also
mate.
going to
Oh,
be
you'll do it,
needing
PJ.
to,
Yeah, I got you.
drop down salaries. And
What the
basically,
fuck?
what we
Hell
have.
no, bro.
What's up?
Nothing. Proceed. Sorry.
So, the biggest thing is over the next 4 weeks, we are going to be, basically, in the next 4 weeks, we're going to be dropping down the salaries at a 5% rate over the next 4 weeks, so it's going to be 20% in total. But we're going to give it a trickle down, so we're not going to hit you guys with a large
Do it all at once.
drop
You
at
fucking
one time.
weirdos.
We're going to go ahead and make sure that it's manageable as we move it down.
A lot of people aren't getting fucking into their jobs.
And I understand that. And
why? Yeah, your logic makes no sense on the reasoning.
Hey,
Yeah.
so I just want to stop everyone from jumping in and asking loads of questions together. And I've got a few questions which I think we're all sharing really.
okay.
There is a real problem at the moment with police officers and EMS workers not clocking in.
No point getting on duty.
How do you think this is going to impact
Let's do crime instead.
that clocking in is docking wages?
Okay, so I actually just had a conversation the other day with Harry K and Dan to kind of talk about all these changes as well. And I think a big part of the problem is, at least the next few weeks sounds like they're pretty busy weeks for a lot of people. Apparently, this is kind of the time where a lot of people, they just got a lot of stuff to do, finish up. I mean, summer's coming. We all got that spring cleaning to take care of. And on the topic of funds for PD, right? Like you're trying to say that people aren't clocking on because of the pay, but PD officers are some of the highest paid in the city. We also had issues where PD was complaining that they weren't getting money because they were doing stuff off the clock, especially for when it comes into IA stuff or court case stuff, reviewing things like that. So we worked with you guys to get you the ability to get paid for doing those sorts of things as well. And honestly, like even with all that stuff and the things
So
that we
giveth
give
him
the
one,
bonus money, things
taketh in the
for
other.
PD, all that stuff together still has not fixed the issue. So we have thrown money time and time and time again at PD in hopes that somehow that would make more people get on duty, and so far it has failed to do that. So I don't see how reducing it a little bit with everybody else is going to have any real negative effects. I mean, if you're saying that none of the officers are clocking in because they're not getting enough money, then why has the stuff we've done so far not had any impact on that?
You're misreading my words. I never said
Sorry
the money
about
was the
that.
problem for us not clocking on.
Okay, I'm sorry. Can you rephrase it then?
There is a current issue, regardless of what the cause of it is. There's an issue of lack of people clocking on, whether that's EMS or PD. EMS, am I right in saying that you guys are a bit struggling over here? Yeah. So that is an underlying issue, and I'm not saying money is the problem, but this is just adding shit to the pile, really. And I mean, like, can I just get a show of hands here in the crowd? Who here works at a mechanic or a restaurant?
I fucking own a mechanic shop.
Okay, so there's quite a lot of people here that work at a mechanic or a restaurant. How many of you are being like feel disheartened that we're now getting docked. Keep your hands up if you feel disheartened. And it's actually going to
and I would
impact
expect
you.
most people to have that up there. I mean, obviously, anytime you take anything away from anybody, they're going to be. I think it'd be weird if they didn't have an issue with it. You know.
So,
guys, remember this is the people's party, and they're looking out for the people.
So my next point is.
Doing a shit job at looking out.
Money's draining a lot quicker than it's coming in, which is fair. I know. I've experienced that when I was working with Wolfenstein. You've slashed car prices. Car dealership sales are a massive income for the city. So you've slashed your income, and now you're kind of to me, it seems like you've slashed your income.
And not
now you're panicking.
They went back
hand market as well.
Cover
Can
the
I bring
damage.
something up?
And
This
so,
is our spokesperson.
Fucking yo-yo
We
government.
all ask questions on our own.
Yeah, we could take questions. We're just going to go with kind of Seth for now. Let him finish up.
Yeah, of course, but yeah, officers, I wanted to make sure.
I'm going to take a point from Harry over there. I mean, the second-hand car market is absolutely destroyed. You've slashed car prices. Like, if I bought an S-Class from Marina dealership like 4 weeks ago, if I was to go and try and sell it back now, it's absolutely destroyed.
And they're adding to the grind.
S or S plus cars.
Okay, or an A-class or whatever.
A-classes were also unfortunately kind of raised back up.
Chat, we all know what this is going to lead to again. PD are going to do another strike because we have to protect and serve.
You were talking about B, C's, and some E-classes.
And who wants them?
Not going to lie, not too many people even own too many of those. So
because we have to protect and serve, so we're doing the serving part.
As far as funds
so it's just going to lead to another strike, and they'll have to flip-flop on that.
The prices to import those cars also
and they know that.
Equivalent portion. So profit-wise, the margins on the vehicle sales to where I initially dropped them were virtually the same as where they were beforehand. I just kind of wanted to make them more fair. Like if the cost of the car went down 150 grand to import, I dropped the prices accordingly. And because I figured why tack on extra savings for us when I could tack on extra savings for everybody else. Obviously, there were some things that we had to re-look at and modify after the fact, but you know, city-wise, the funding that we would have gotten from selling the cars would have been the same, and if anything, it would have actually generated more funds for the city, because instead of being a $500,000 car, it would have been like a $350,000 car, which means it's a lot more affordable and more people could have bought the cars.
It was
so like we would have
the people that bought them, so now that they can only sell them for $350 because otherwise you'd buy one in the dealer, no?
Yeah, so that's two issues. The first issue was just like the pricing in general. So obviously, like the difference in how much we made on the cars was made up for the fact that we dropped it. So really, from the city's perspective, nothing would have changed there. If anything, like I said, it would have increased the amount of cars, like the volume of stuff we could have sold. So in fact, it would have
actually generated more skyrocket, and it's going to make people have more of a W mentality.
As far as the secondhand
market, it's the only way to make money.
That's something it is kind of something that does suck. I mean, obviously, people that bought for higher prices.
No, you will get cops clocking in, Michael. The ones that generally want to RP as cops.
If you buy a house is a long-term investment. House prices have always historically grown year over year, 5% a year on average.
I gotta tell you, chat.
The second you drive them off the
with these lot lowering the wages now, I would usually clock in throughout the day. I'm not touching this shit at all during the day. Now,
so it's like
they do here.
Because what's the point?
Here, but you know, in general, that's not always the case. So,
what's the point for me now touching this shit during the day?
Cars, faster cars, newer cars.
To get paid fuck all and spend half of my money on fuel. Because I worked it out. Chat. If they lower it by 20%, our current paycheck is $3,750. You lower that by 20%, it goes down to $3,000, which is still a lot, right?
Yeah, but I mean that's the.
But consider the price of fuel.
There were things that
fuel is expensive. Stations, independent stations, are not going to lower fuel prices.
$2 million, and now they're going for maybe a couple $100K. You know, there's a lot of things that changed. I mean, there's always ups and downs in markets, and it's kind of always trying to figure out what.
Does anyone else need searching?
What do you want to put your money in? Everything's an investment in the game.
I just have a picture and a shovel.
Picture of tomorrow.
I'll have to take them off you after. Or you can go put them away, it's up to you.
I just want to say, I feel like
just take them off.
On a really good
I
chance
can't
to
be
make
asked
loads
to
of
go
money.
to the grocery now.
Right, come back to me and get them afterwards then.
I've gone around and spoken to the few people that own them.
That was weird.
From what I can gather,
Over
they've
the
been
entrance,
priced
I
anywhere
was
between 750
massively
to a
broken
million,
and
or
I
like
ended
just
up
below a million.
head popping.
Those houses are
Right, you're all good, Lester.
And I mean, the grocery
I didn't
houses,
realize I was
they were
speaking
priced
when I was
around
pop,
the
when I
similar
was head
prices, and
popping.
they are
Yep.
tiny in comparison.
But it's
Why-
also
why
kind
are
of
they
a
so cheap?
supply and demand issue. If you look at the Grove houses,
Yeah,
those were
consider
some
the
of
price of
houses
fuel,
people
chat.
could get. There was really not many other options there. So if you wanted
Fuel's
a house,
ridiculous.
that
I
was what you were
probably
gonna
spend
get.
about
The market
$1,000
dictated the fact that those prices were
an hour
way
or
up
something
there.
like that on fuel.
Now they're starting to become more and more varieties. People own houses, people rent houses, people can sell houses. There's more and more stuff.
PD are the
So as
highest
volume
paid job in the
increases,
city.
demand kind of goes down.
But you're
it's
also
kinda
not
just basic
considering all the
supply
other
and
stuff
demand
we
on
have to
that.
do. We have to do the most reports, with the
they
most
went up for-
detailed
they went up
reports.
for sale and they were gone within like 2 hours.
We have to do the
So
most
there's definitely
work
there's definitely a
at
demand
the
there.
emergency services.
It's kind of crazy.
We get
There's-
shot
there's,
at.
There's definitely still a demand there for said houses.
Oh, absolutely. And we're bringing them in as fast as we can. We did 10 last time. This round, I think there was 5 or 6. And before that,
You
I
know,
think we had a lot of
there's
like
loads of
5.
things.
Nope, never knew about it.
So there's definitely a lot of things coming in. I mean, obviously,
Now
all we can kinda do is,
3,750 was
like, we
just
order 'em.
enough.
What's that? Sorry.
about it.
What'd you say?
What the hell? You bought 3 houses.
Just let the car.
There we go. That's one person has got a chance and has snapped up houses.
I mean, it's kind of like car restocks. If something comes in stock and someone's got enough money to buy 3, 4 cars, I mean, we can't tell them you can't buy that many cars. There's
but
no
you could let
laws
the
saying we can do
people know
that.
You were going to do it, no? Like we had no idea you were selling 16 houses in total.
Again,
I
let's
didn't even
just.
know you sold any houses since Wolfenstein last.
I'm telling you,
Let's go
chat,
to the crowd
this
again.
government
Who
are
here,
killing
raise their hand,
Redline.
Who here knew that the houses were going up for sale?
They don't know what to do,
So some people need houses.
and they're just
Some people
fucking
knew-
shit.
Okay, who here had a chance to go and look at buying it before it was sold?
Oh, what a surprise.
Like what, 4 or 5 people? Okay. I mean, I'll let someone else speak. I've spoken enough.
Yeah, I mean, as far as the house stuff goes, it's kind of one of them things. It's like cars. Like if we told everybody, hey, these houses are going to be there at this date and time, then some people will be able to jump on that stuff. And it's not really fair to the people that couldn't be there. So we try to push things around a little bit here and there, but it's also, once we set the price, they're out there. People can go buy them. And we can't really stop people from buying 2, 3, 4 houses if they have the cash for it.
If you put them up for auction, that would slow it down, because then that one person that might have bought 3 might only be able to afford 1, because the auction bids would raise higher, and especially even for the city, you get more profit.
Damn.
That is true.
Good point.
Man, speaking truth.
That's a good point. What you need
Just
to do is
regulate
price
it.
The house is the correct price. Instead of
Well, so
lowballing
Roxwood's
and
supposed
not
to be
making
the
any money.
cheapest area in the city because it's kind of way out there.
House is just dumb.
I mean, as far as houses go, the pricing to build a house in Roxwood versus building a house in the city, it is night and day different. There's a reason the houses in Mirror Park cost what they did, and there's a reason the houses out in Roxwood cost what they did. Obviously, we're trying to make money on stuff, but we're not here to make a goddamn killing. You know, if it costs us $200,000 or something like that to build a Roxwood house and we sell it for $2 million, that'd be kind of fucked up. And likewise, if
Yeah,
we
but
take
then
a
we wouldn't
mansion
lose
in the
money on the
city
pay.
and it costs us $1 million to buy it, and we sell it for $1.5 million, you know, that's kind of cheap. So it's all about taking the price of what it costs to make it and giving a reasonable price. You know, we're not trying to hurt people here. So, you know, as far as pricing goes, we try to keep it priced as fair as we can. And obviously, if Lexi wants to speak on that, Lexi's kind of been in charge of all the house price and stuff. So, like, I'll let her add stuff if I missed anything.
Yeah, when
Oh,
it comes
just
to the
quick,
housing,
just quickly before everyone keeps interrupting and there's loads of people shouting and everything else. I just wanted to make sure you guys had finished with everything you were presenting here today before we all start asking any more questions.
no, we're done as far as the main points we wanted to discuss. That's fine.
Yeah, it's just that everyone jumped in and then it cut you off. So I just want to make sure you guys were done. That was all.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. Also, while I'm here, now the wage decrease, Bucket did inform me of this ahead of time to let me know, but he said it was going to be a maximum of 10%, which I wasn't that happy about. But you know, if he was, obviously, I can see your point of reducing the cost of living and reducing costs of things that, you know, people to buy, but the one thing you don't control is gas station costs and restaurant costs, so those are not sort of taken into account. But now you've doubled what you're going to actually reduce, so you're now saying it's going to be 20%. So why have you doubled it as well? That would be another question.
Okay, sorry. Just having a sidebar. So when it comes to fuel, we do have a few options for that. Obviously, we control the pricing of the city-owned gas stations, so that is something we have access to, and we do control the pricing of the food and drinks that you can get from the stores and stuff. And we it's one of those things we try to lead by example. And I'm gonna have to look at some notes that I took earlier, but I feel like there was something that we might be able to do to improve the prices at which people buy gas and stuff within the city. Specifically, talk about the people that run gas stations and things.
I mean, so if you make it cheaper, it doesn't guarantee that they're going to lower the prices.
No, absolutely, absolutely not. But you know, there are still people like the gas station on your way to Polito, right by the tunnel. I think that guy sells his fuel for like $3 a liter, which to import it costs you like $4 something. So how he's selling it at $3 a liter instead of while importing it at $4 something doesn't mean people have to make money on them. There are still going to be good people out there, but that that's the free economy for you, man. People have businesses to do things. You know, we can try to dictate things as much as we want. We have access to control the things that we have, but when it comes down to every little thing, it's one of them things that, you know, we just kind of hope people end up doing the right thing in the long run. We're trying to make things
come outside
better,
a minute.
but again, like you said, I mean, we don't have full
Mate,
control over restaurant pricing.
will you just come outside for a minute? I need to search
there
it.
are some things that will go along with it, but you know, even those things on their own aren't that big of a debt.
Okay, I just need to search it.
When it comes down to the stuff that you can be doing. So there are a lot of ways to make money. It's just kind of, you know, we're trying to get things into the place where
Yeah, a lot.
everybody's going to be happy at the end of the day.
Okay. So what about the 20% instead of 10%?
I'm just going to take your shovel off. Are you alright?
Yeah, sure.
Come back to it at the end and I'll give it back to you, okay?
I'll remember. Can you give me your number just in case I forget?
I don't really want to be giving up my phone number if I'm honest.
I know when I talked to Harry Kane Dan, you said it'd probably be somewhere between 15 and 20%. I probably should have followed you up with you on that. But, you know, it's just, we're trying to look at the bigger picture of things. Obviously, the more data and stuff we look at, the more insight we have into things. And honestly, it's one of those things that, is it perfect? No. Does it hurt some people? Absolutely. That's also why we're trying to do it in like a tiered situation. I mean, we're not going to drop all 20% at once. We know people have car payments to make. We know that they have a lot of expenses. So we're trying to do it week by week to try to give everyone the best opportunity to see that, hey, these changes are coming, and adjust everything accordingly.
Right, I see. Okay. Might I suggest people raise their hands and get picked for questions as well, so everyone's just not shouting, because
he's trying to make it like we've agreed with them all we were.
Yep.
Bullshit,
So
Sam.
just to,
Man.
you know, before everybody
Can organise a piss up in a brewery, Walter.
as well.
Bullshit
In regards to
happening,
the
man.
housing, because
Yep.
that was brought up.
Shitty ass government, that's what it is.
The basic thing, like Bucket said, is the price that we're given for those houses is relatively less when it comes to Roxwood. So that's why the houses were priced accordingly. Now, I go into each place and I see what other houses within Roxwood were sold at, and the size of the house, the ability to have a basement put in and such, and, you know, if it costs us less,
Oh shit, I'm gonna pass out.
I want to make sure that
Did anyone get any food? I'm
guys are
about
not
to
paying
pass out.
for, you know, an overabundance of information, or overabundance,
I'll say talk
you
to
know,
Smith and get medical.
Okay.
for houses in that regard. Now, when it comes to the fact that people don't know that the
Smith,
houses
can
are
I
going
get some
up,
medical? I'm about to pass out.
it's very similar to when we restock cars.
Oh, the fuck am I doing?
I announced before that we were dropping prices at
Oh.
dealerships.
What am I doing?
And
That's me.
I put a birdie out, and the next thing you know, everybody and their mother was tripping over lights and sirens from both PD and EMS and everything like that.
Thank you.
Was flooding to every dealer we had in the city, and people were.
I'm sorry, but
basically
this is a lot
running
of
into each other
bullshit.
and such. So for public safety, I don't put that information out, because otherwise people are just running and jumping over each other. So as they go up, if people happen to notice that, then they can go and buy the house accordingly. It's making it fair. So anyway, with that being said, do you want to pick them or do you want me to pick them? Okay. We'll pick Snowy first, since he seems to be up there.
I've got a restaurant trade. That's gonna get ruined by the sandwiches being dropped in price. Everybody's always historically judged our prices by those, and if we was to try and match them, we would be making $10 per food item. But restaurants don't make good money to begin with, and we've only just managed to entice them in with the raised wages.
Again, we're not trying to actually compete with you guys. It's just if, you know, when
But
no
inherently it is
restaurants are-
competing.
It's not, because when you guys are open, when all restaurants are open, nobody can buy sandwiches. If people could buy
They can
sandwiches the
still
same
buy
time that you
sandwiches
guys
from
were
the
open,
mall.
no.
You lowering
if-
prices has made the prices low for the malls to import them.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
but
not
when
the
restaurants are
malls,
open, they
that's
can't
not the-
buy them from the store, though.
They can only buy ice
People
cream.
can't buy them from the store if the restaurants are
No,
open.
but they can buy
That's
them
what I'm
from the
saying.
mall still, and it's a lower import tax for them still.
They
so
shouldn't
that
be able to, and if they
people will
can,
still be
then
gonna-
we'll have to talk to the mall owners, and that should not be a thing.
You can only buy them when the restaurants aren't open.
Yeah, you can only buy
That-
ice cream.
that-
people judge our
if-
prices
If,
off of
that's a
those
thing,
two.
then I don't know why you're telling us about that now. If that's been like that forever, that seems like something that you guys should have brought
That's
up
why
to
the sandwich,
us
the
a while
sandwiches
back,
are
man.
priced higher for that reason, so that they're
Yeah, 'cause that
roughly
that
the
to
same
me
price
sounds
that
like
we
a
charge.
bigger problem. I mean, I'll make some notes about that, but that's about as far as we can go with that. I mean, that should
And
be a
as for the
thing,
wage,
but
wages dropping, we've only just managed that. Earlier today, I was quite glad to see all 3 restaurants and all 3 mechanics open, first time in a while, and the wage increase is part of the reason for that.
yeah, and I mean, they're still going to have a higher wage than, but it's still going to be, you know, up there pricing wise.
Not really.
Well, and plus, I think as far as, I mean, the fact that you have, you know, all the mechanic shops and all the restaurants open.
Fuck knows.
You know, it comes down to the fact also that, you know, we have new owners now, and in a couple of those places, and I think that they've been doing a fine job since they've been put in.
Yeah, that was my next point. But Dan just raised the next point I was going to raise. They've literally just been raised on the restaurants, and they've only just started working. What makes you think that lowering them is going to make us open? Because the staff are just going to disappear back into crime again. And so you're going to make less money from tax.
Well, I mean, from a number standpoint, there's not a single business in the city that earns more money than it costs the city. PD, EMS, mechanics, restaurants, the money that you generate for the government is...
That's true, Sassy. Please get yourself unbanned and run for president again, please.
If you want, like.
No,
Yeah,
no. So
I'll
what I'm
happily
saying
do
though is
that,
like
man.
the
Vacation?
thought
Go
that
ahead.
the government is funded by those businesses.
Strike sounds fun.
That is not the case. We get a majority of the money from different activities,
Yeah, I'll
such
go-
as
I'll
like
go
car
on
sales and
strike.
things like that.
The
So, like
fuck?
from a perspective of revenue generation, the businesses of the city do not even pay for themselves, let
I'm not
alone
gonna lie.
other
I
things
think it
for
might be
the city.
smarter if we just start
Now,
getting in a line
obviously, the money
behind
that comes from the businesses
behind Cowboy
does
person over there.
go
Yeah, can
to
you,
your
you
guys'
guys go line
pockets.
up?
Hey, mate, do you want to come out here a minute? I need to search
The
you.
government does make money off that. So, in a roundabout way, in the long run, it does.
Just need to search you
take a
for any
while
weapons,
to,
alright?
Get back to us. But it's not like a direct sort of, you know, money in, money out sort of thing. Obviously, people need jobs. Obviously,
enjoy.
everybody needs to make money.
It's all
and
good. It's
people
all
choose
good.
to
I was
make
sick of the
money
Vic
different
anyways.
ways. But obviously, there's a shortage on police.
I've
at
not
the
seen you
moment.
for a while.
They're
I've not seen you
making
for a
all
while,
the money
Sassy.
that they
Alright,
can
how are
make.
you?
Some of the best money in the city.
You're all good, mate. You can go
They've
in.
got opportunities for bonuses. They've got opportunities for when they're doing off the clock stuff to still make money, and there's still that issue. So at the end of the day, I can't answer the question why people do work or don't work. That's going to be something that's going to have to withstand the test of time. You know, I'm not a fortune seer. You know, it's not like we're hitting one business more than another. The reason we just decided to do a percentage is because it's a level playing field across the field. You look at what the wages were originally, for Wolfenstein to double it, that means everything else has to go up from there. everything has to double. 'Cause if you're earning twice as much money, guess what? You can afford twice as much stuff. So in your mind, you're thinking, oh, I'm making all this extra money. But realistically, you're really not. Because you're spending everything on the goddamn
I've been good. I've been good.
And all we're trying to do
We're having to put this
is make
bullshit
it
of the
better
government.
so that in the long run, things are a little more balanced. You know, things that people can do and make, while they might be a little bit harder, realistically, it shouldn't be too much different. And if some people decide to do certain things or another, I mean, that's their free choice. I can't force people to work at restaurants or become cops or EMS. At the end of the day, everyone has free will. We can't force people to do stuff. Is it the best decision in the world? Maybe, maybe not. I have no idea. We're here. We're trying to make the best of things and trying to go from there.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm really confused because what your logic is saying makes no sense at all. So we're being told the city needs more money, right? But you've lowered salaries, lowered vehicle prices, lowered business costs, lowered food prices. So if people are earning less, and businesses are making less per sale, where's the additional revenue supposed to come from? And
So,
right now it just feels like we're just devaluing everything, especially the vehicles.
I could understand that sentiment. Clearly didn't hear some of the stuff I said earlier. Basically, when it comes to the car market, when I initially dropped everything down,
But it's not just the car market. You're devaluing every single thing.
So like I said, when I'm speaking specifically on the car market for a second, but I got more points to make. But basically, the car market dropped down. The margins there are basically exactly the same. We would have made the same money whether we're making $100 grand on a $450,000 sale or a $550,000 sale.
It seems like lots of guns on and cause a few issues by the looks of it. It's a new version of Redline, so it's all different, right?
It's all kind
How
of
it all works.
from there.
But Wolfenstein was the last mayor,
What I'm trying to say
and he had a
is,
lot less to work
with
with,
the data that I got,
but everything worked.
Let's look at PD and EMS for
Now they've
an
got a lot
example,
more
right?
access
They
to them,
provide a
and
service to the
nothing's
city that is
working.
absolutely needed. We need EMS workers, we need PD workers, and on average, between the two of them, on a fairly active week, they will draw from the
exactly,
city,
Michael.
let's say between the two of them, between $8 and $10 million, and they generate roughly between the two of them $300,000 to $400,000. So that's them. Mechanics and restaurants are on a similar scale, where they draw a lot more money than they bring in. So when you're looking at those numbers, the more PD, the more EMS, the more restaurants, and the more mechanics you have open, that fucking gap between what you bring in and what you spend out,
Well, the
gets
gov
bigger
does, they've
and
been
bigger and
idiots.
bigger. And the more money they make, the larger it draws. So if we manage to keep the margins the same on the stuff that we're selling, then that margin gets even bigger because we're reducing the draw by 20%. So from our aspect, we're making the same amount of money, but everything's 20% cheaper, which means everything kind of stretches that 20% further.
But you want to grow the economy. You're not growing the economy.
So
You're just
growing the
keeping
economy is, we can't just like birth a whole bunch of babies and say, hey, we need all these babies out there to start working jobs and earning money and buying cars. There is nothing we can do to increase the expenditures of the citizens of the city. I mean, hell, maybe we could try to put some regulations together to say, hey, anyone that has a baby, we're gonna give you $100 grand, right? Like that. There you go. We could like do something like that to put some stimulus out there, right? But that's not going to take effect for at least another 16 years before those guys are able to get out there and drive and get their own cars.
Okay, let's go on to businesses because this whole vehicle thing just makes no entire sense.
I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to answer everything, but go ahead.
Yeah, so let's go on to workers. If we look back at the time where nobody was wanting to work because the pay was very much low, it doesn't have to be just EMS or PD. It's literally restaurants. How exactly are we going to entice them to actually start working? Because right now we have a bunch of places open.
Yeah, so restaurants are still getting paid more than mechanics because of the extra effort it takes to run one of them places. So they're getting more money from that. EMS are still making more than restaurants. PD are still making more than EMS. None of that stuff has changed. It's all scaled proportionally. So from that aspect, everybody's taking an equal step back. But again, it's reducing the draw on the city.
Yeah,
And
but you're
yes-
going back to the prices that it was before if you think about it. Because how much do mechanics make? And how much are they going to make?
Yeah, but how much cheaper are we trying to make things too? So I mean, again, you're like kind of looking at one side of the picture and not realizing the
Yeah,
other side
because
of the
it
picture
makes
is
no
changing as
sense
well.
to make stuff cheaper when the economy needs more money.
So, but the thing is, if things are cheaper, you can make less money and everything's going to be exactly the same. I mean, it's just basic kind of economics there. You make less,
Okay,
but things cost less. You make more,
alright.
things cost more. So,
Okay,
either way, at
is
the end of the day,
there-
it's still a stalemate.
Do you have anything that we can see, like actual data that shows that lowering prices and salaries that will generate more overall activity within the city revenue?
So I could show you numbers that say, the fuck? Okay, I get shit. That's weird. Goddamn Houdini up here. Yeah, I mean, I could put you a chart together that says if you pay 20% less for something, you're going to have 20% more savings. I mean, I don't think you need a graph to be able to see that savings are savings. You know, I mean.
So is this like just you guys making the decision, or does the actual mayor know anything? Because I know this whole party was to raise salaries and income in general to make all of our lives easier.
So I don't think that anything like that's ever been said. We said we're going to try to make everything better for people. But let's say,
Hatchie and Dan both said that.
So let's say we bump up salaries, right? Let's say we bump them up another. Let's double it like Wolfenstein did. How many days do you think the city could actually survive by doubling its costs? Not very fucking long. The city is in a very fine balance between what it has and what it don't have. So if we just keep increasing things without creating more ways for the city to generate funds for itself,
Put this
you're gonna hit
diagram
a
now.
point where we're already at, where it's a tipping point. You get too heavy, it's gonna tip that way. And the only option at that point is the city goes broke. And guess what? If the city ain't got no money, nobody earns anything. You could make $100,000 an hour on your salary, but if the city don't got enough money to cover it, well, you're fucked. So that's basically all we're trying to do is hedge some of the bleeding to find a nice balance between the two. You know, obviously things were done initially while the city was making a lot of money, a lot of people buying cars because nobody had stuff. But again, that's an initial boom. It's a curve. It's going to peak and it's going to drop off. And the longer time goes on, there's going to be fewer and fewer car sales, which is why we're trying to do other things to make the city money. One of the things that we're doing is obviously trying to work with farmers to get them to make more alcohol, because that's great money for the city. You know, for example, on that front, we have renegotiated some of the contracts on alcohol pricing, and now we are exporting bottles and paying farmers 750 bottles instead of 500. So that's a 50% bonus for them to help generate the city funds. We're also working on opening up a business for the city where we're going to be able to buy different products. It could be all sorts of things. It could be metals. It could be minerals. It could be whatever. You name it, plates, anything that we could buy, we can resell it. And it gives the government the ability to make money from that. You know, so there's lots of different revenue streams that we're working on to try to get the city more money to kind of offset some of those things. But again, these are things that are going to take place over time. And you know what? Maybe a few months down the road, someone's going to look at the state of things and be like, you know, we're making more money now. Maybe we can reevaluate some of this stuff. But the thing is, at the end of the day, right now where we're sitting, we need to make some changes, or else you guys are going to be like, huh, I'm not getting paid. What the hell's going on? Oh, guess this city's got no money because we're overspending. And I don't know how much more clear I can make it. If the draw is larger than the intake, it will hit a point where it runs dry. And we don't want to get to that point.
Well, I'm pretty sure we all want to see the financial records because we're not understanding it. Also, we also want to point out, like, does Hatchie and Dan actually know, like, anything you're doing? You never fully answered that. It's a yes or no question.
From that aspect, basically, we have a place where we talk about things.
That's a no.
No, you can let me finish my sentence before you just want to fill my mouth in with your words. We have a place where we talk about things. If they had objections to things, they can respond accordingly. Unfortunately, due to unseen circumstances, Hatchie and Dan are both extremely busy and will not be around. So we're kind of
So you shouldn't have gone ahead and done your own thing.
So that's hearsay. We have been voted into office. Lexi was the secondary mayor.
They're not the real mayor.
In the event, no, Lexi is the real mayor. In the event that something happens to the mayor, And this is one of those circumstances.
Well, why should you not
Okay, I mean, if
speak
you're
in
not
then?
gonna, if you're just gonna sit here and talk shit,
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave, man. I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, if you're not being constructive and trying to listen,
This is a public forum,
then
therefore they're allowed to be here and they're able to speak
it is a
their
public
minds.
forum. But if they're being disruptive, then we can ask them to leave.
Questions.
And they can ask questions, but
And you cannot
making
remove them,
accusations
right?
and not
It's a
listening to
public.
facts, that's
It's a
completely
public.
different.
It's a government building. Therefore, they
It
have
is
a
a
right to be
government
here.
building. But if someone's
Okay?
being disruptive and constantly
They are not-
combative, then we can ask
They are
them to
not
leave.
being disruptive.
It is a government-owned building, yes. So if we,
They are not being disruptive.
I'm just,
Right.
I'm just saying, at the end of the day, we're trying to answer questions. And you can't just keep speaking over.
Hey, mate, can you just come outside and search
One
you?
person at a time, man.
Yeah.
If you got questions, just wait in line like everybody else has been doing. Okay.
Just need to search you, mate.
Well, I think I'm going to speak for most people when I say this, but
You're thinking
with
for any
you
weapons,
cutting
alright?
wages on everything.
I just got a pickaxe,
considering
that's all.
you just admitted
You got what, sir?
the PD and EMS
Just a
have to deal
pickaxe.
with a lot.
Do you want to go
and
put
their
this away, or do you want me
wages
to take it off you?
20%, Right.
You can take it off. Can
You're,
you give it back
you're
after?
basically making it.
Yeah,
a
you'll have to
lot
come
harder
to me though.
To
Okay, I can
do
come to you.
everyday things.
All right.
You're
all good to win.
I don't even know. I'm still kind of a bit annoyed, to be honest. Obviously, everyone here, everyone can, say you're cutting the wages. You're making it a lot worse. I can say from this point forward, when the wages go down, I won't be working at the diner anymore. I won't be going to do restaurant. I can hardly do the training in PD because there is not enough police around, because obviously, some of them are still kind of striking because of everything that's going on right now. When
so
this
from that aspect, I just want to say this real quick. You guys are bringing up a lot of very valid points, but I can tell you right now, not a single person in this entire city has called me or texted me to ask me any of these questions. Not a single person has said, hey, we have an issue with this. We have an issue with that. PD aren't getting on duty because of this. EMS aren't getting on duty because of that. If you guys have problems, if you don't ever talk to the people that can make a change about it, how do you expect us to ever... We can't read your minds. How do you expect us to make change if nobody's talking to us about these things? And I'm glad we're
Because-
here today to talk about this stuff. I just wanted to say that there.
Well, to be fair, if there was something like this every so often, you would get a lot of questions. Nowadays, people just don't want to ask the questions because they just get bullshit answers. No offense, but
But if you don't ask the questions, how could we ever give an answer?
what's the
Like,
point
if
in
people
answering the
want-
questions if you know what's going to be said? Oh, well, we'll think of,
No,
you
but
know.
what you're doing is you're assuming.
You're running.
Yeah.
What's going to be said is going to be
Yeah.
crap. If you
Exactly.
don't ask the question, you're not going to get an answer. And
So-
from us, you're going to get an answer.
I'll just repeat what Angel just said there. Who's actually running the party?
Ooh, that's a good
so right
one.
now, Lexi is in charge while Dan and Hatchie are busy with their day-to-day lives.
Right.
But we still work as a group. Everything that we do, we document and we talk about.
I do.
And unless there is a majority vote against something, then we're moving forward with things.
Right, okay. So I'm just going to say this now. Obviously, anyone can back me up. They can put their hands up, whatever. With you lowering the wages, how many people are actually going to go and work at their jobs, knowing that their wages are going to be cut?
I mean, everybody in the city is going to face this equally. The thing is, it shouldn't be as high as it is. It is because somebody did something that they decided to do that they thought would be a great idea. And at the time, it was a great idea. But
And
you
it
know
still
what?
is.
Times change. But what you're not understanding is there is a bigger draw on the city than there is coming in. There's
Oh, no.
nothing that I can do to further explain that.
No,
if you're
I-
taking
I-
more money out of your checking account than you're putting in, you're gonna go negative. That's exactly what's going on, man.
But the thing is the people that work in the restaurants, they're now going to lose their taxes, so they're going to go and start breaking the law. The police are going to have to deal with it, which means they're going to
You
have
just
to
come out here and you
basically
search
be
it.
doing their job for peanuts, and then they're going to be like, no, I'm not going to
Search it for any weapons, alright?
deal with every bullshit that gets thrown at me, and I'm only getting paid peanuts. So why should they?
You're saying peanuts, but
You're
respectively,
not getting any
it's still
weapons
a
on you,
much
have you?
higher salary than most other
Nah,
cities
sir,
in the
I
city.
don't.
So, if we look at the
You got a pickaxe and a shovel. Do you want to go put these in your car or whatever? Or do you want me to take them off you for now?
Because
Oh, you can take them. It's alright.
At the minute,
Okay, just make sure you come to me at the end so I can give them back to you, okay?
If I was
Awesome.
if I was
Thank you.
just working at the restaurant.
You're all good to go in.
And you turned around and said that you're cutting my wages by 20%, even though it's just gone up and it's only just started working, and you're now going to cut it back down, right? What's it gonna make me do? I'm gonna go and start breaking the law, because that's the only way that I can make decent amount of money to pay off what I have, need to pay off. If I've got a car that I've just, went out and bought for or got on finance or whatever, and you're saying that you're cutting it, I now have to work twice as hard to pay the car off so that I can actually drive it. Otherwise, it will get taken off of me.
So you're saying twice as hard, but we're talking about 20 cents. So or 20%. You're talking about like 20% less. Twice as hard would mean we're cutting it by half. So just from like the mentality of that, I could see like, yeah, if we dropped it by 50%, that absolutely working twice as many hours, sure, that would suck. But again, you're not taking into account the things that we're trying to lower. We're trying to lower things across
Seen
the
this
board.
coming when Bucket was
Sure, it's
denied
not gonna
actually
happen
running to be the
overnight,
governor.
but
I had to hide
we've
the
taken
party to
steps to
become
try
the
to
governor.
reduce things
Yeah.
from our
that's my next
perspective
question.
as much as we can. So we
So-
drop
Harry,
things
or
from
not
that
Harry,
side
Harvey, I'm gonna be away
to
from
try
the
to
door for a second. I
combat the
swear
fact
that
that you've
truck
been
that
making
just got
less.
posted on Birdie
So
was
from
outside.
that perspective,
Yeah,
you're
all good.
making less, yes, but things cost less. Let's say you make $20
Harvey,
an hour,
Can you come
and
up
a
front real
pizza
quick?
costs you $10. You could buy
Yeah,
2
why? What's
pizzas an
happened?
hour. Well, what if we pay you $10 an hour, but the pizza's $5? You can still buy 2 pizzas an hour.
What's up?
I think that person on Birdie just stole that truck. Isn't that truck not? I swear that truck is Buckets. That's on Birdie right now.
You can buy 2 pizzas if you work an hour.
That was literally out front earlier.
$10 an hour, and pizzas are dropped to $5. You can buy 2 pizzas.
The La Hot Cheeto one.
At the end of the day, if you can still
I haven't a clue, but there's a plate on it on the front. You want to go run it?
but it's still the same.
Give me 1 second.
Question, right? You're cutting everyone's paycheck.
Wait, I'll get my car.
No, not this truck. It was right in front of my car.
I didn't see anything. If you want to go run plate, and then we can let Bucket know.
Yeah.
Could I have my pickaxe back, please?
Because I tell you this,
Not gonna go
PJ,
back
I'm
yet.
not going to go look for it.
Got my pickaxe back, please.
You need right. What's your
Yep,
name?
I'm not going back in. So
Who is
What's your
Cletus Hicks? Is that Bucket?
That's Bucket. Yeah. What's your name, mate?
Yep, that's his truck.
Nico Shepard. It shouldn't have anything on it. I bought it before it got serialized.
Right. Okay. Was it just a pickaxe? Yeah.
It's just a pickaxe, yeah.
There you go. You get that?
Yep, I got it. Cute.
Right. No worries.
Alright, bye-bye.
Definitely be making more doing literally anything else than up here.
So I'm gonna let Bucket know his pickup's been next.
So I'm sorry. Did that?
Fuck no, I don't care. No.
I'm not going looking for it.
They don't pay us enough to tell him that.
Yeah. Well, let me have a joyride in it.
I'm sorry. We're literally.
That
We
truck.
got a lie, man. If you want to talk,
No,
you're gonna have to be in
let
line.
him find out the whole
But
way.
the guy up
She-
on
Yeah.
mic,
Yeah,
is that,
she is.
Is that? Did that?
Yeah, I'm.
answer?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I
That's
just want to
just
make
fucking
sure.
pissed me off. He's a. I'm not even. I'm not fucking talking to him. He's pissed me off.
I'm trying to find the mic.
Have a joyride in
Okay.
it, say.
I got it. Okay, so I have a couple different topics that I want to bring up. One, I like to do fishing once in a while, and there's no boats ever sold at all. And I've been going there for a while. So if you want to get revenue, start stocking the boats for one.
Absolutely. I've been saying that shit for a while. One of
Do
the
you know
problems with the party was that we've been focusing too much on big projects, housing projects, big things to give people in the city more stuff to do, some of the racetracks. And I've been a big proponent for getting more money into there.
God, it does.
Unfortunately, a lot of the money so far has been going into bigger projects. And
My
recently,
fucking
I've been
niece
trying
has
to
more
push
brain
that we
cells.
keep more money in the dealership so people can sell back cars if they want to. Keep more money in the dealership so I can start doing more random restocks to bring more cars in. Same thing with boats.
Chat,
This is
I
all
tell
stuff
ya.
I've been pushing for since we got in
I ate
office.
my
We're
stuff.
finally at a point now
Harvey,
that
can you get my stuff
Lexi's working with me that we're
Huh.
going to have money in the dealerships to be able to start pushing the cars and boats and things like that. So
Lester
100% that's
Jones,
been
Lester
on my
Jones.
list, my wish list,
Hey,
basically
Jack,
since we
and a
get in
shovel.
office. And this, like I said, we finally gotten to
Yep.
a point now that we're doing these things where we can actually do that. So you should
There
be
you
able to
go.
expect to see more stuff
Simple.
coming in. I do apologize for that, but
Yeah,
again, at the end of the
okay.
day, I'm just a
You're good.
consultant. I have
No, that's
absolutely
fine.
no power within this government. That was made very clear early on.
Oh,
A lot
I'll
of
tell
people
him at the
think I can
end.
do whatever the fuck I want, but at the end of the day, I have zero power other than suggesting things. And if people don't like my suggestions, then it don't happen.
Second thing is, these malls need to get their butts in gears because you know what? I'm getting tired of going to these malls and they're being flat out empty because I do mining for minerals, and I cannot do my production because of the batteries and oil are always missing from them.
Oh yeah, I had that same goddamn frustration myself when I was trying to do the same things. And the problem is, at the end of the day, they are privately owned businesses, and if they're not stocking their stuff, then there's nothing to be done there. I can tell you from an oil rig perspective, I can make oil, but my cost to make a bottle of oil is $43.50 cents. That's my at-cost pricing. So to sell it, I have to sell it for at least 50. So
yeah, and that's
yes,
fine.
could I make
don't
oil?
mind
I
that.
could, but you know, pricing. I would love to help on that. As far as owners go, I know Bob Frapples has.
I honestly tell you though, chat.
I can't remember the last time I've spoken.
With
to Bob,
them lowering our
and I
pay
know
this
Tibbs
month,
does a pretty damn good job at the city mall. But
I will
again,
not be on
there's only so many
Redline
hours in the day for these guys to do that stuff.
that much anymore.
Now, the third thing, and this is for everybody
And if
here
I am,
because I can
it
tell
won't be
you
on
because I've
PD.
been doing this city for a few months now. They complain about their wages going down, but I have not seen barely anybody other than doing deliveries do any hard labor in construction or garbage, and they pay $4 grand for every trip you do. If you want your extra money, go do the civil jobs. That is plain and simple.
Yeah, there's to make money in the city. Like if I went and did trucking, I could make 35 grand an hour easily doing trucking.
I'm just saying that instead of complaining, look at the other things that they could be doing that can pay as well. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, but none of that actually.
So, okay, here's the point with that. You said nobody has a mechanic. You know how many times I've seen at every single one of your mechanics, 4 mechanics in that shop and 1 car, maybe an hour.
Yeah, I'd rather sit in a truck all day and not interact with
in the
anyone.
city
dude.
doing work. Really? I get 4,800 every time I do a
And talk
construction
to
job,
no one
and
for
8,000 if
fucking
I do
hour.
a hole.
What you're encouraging,
And that's one guy. Imagine if there was 4 people. So I'm just saying. Yeah, see, they want to complain, but they don't want to do the things. Have a good day.
I appreciate you, man. At least somebody has some respect for the work we put in.
Hey, it's the truth.
I've got.
No, you gotta talk back to the thing. I think you stepped away from it.
But if you
There
have
we go.
4 people,
There you go. Yep, I
So-
can hear you.
So the latest point you
yeah,
just
but
said.
if you have
said
construction with
you're scraping by and you don't earn any
you
money.
have 4 people in the construction.
This is what you've just said.
So I
Bucket,
said
right?
that we're pulling more money out than we're putting
No,
in. But
no. You
yes.
said personally you're scraping by, and you don't earn any money. Have you not got an oil
Oh,
rig
me?
in the? Yeah, that you've got an oil rig. up
just
there.
Chat, we're gonna do
explained.
trucking
I
streams.
just so since I've
Brilliant.
been in office, I have neglected my job. You can call up Rodney. You can call up Max. They will confirm that I have not been doing shit on any of the stuff I own because I've been too busy doing everything else. If I was
can
focusing
confirm
on the
what he
stuff,
says.
yeah, if I was doing the stuff that I could be doing, I would be making so much more money. But to me, at the end of the day, I'd rather be doing the stuff I'm doing to try to help everyone else out than myself. Because what good does it do me if I've got tens of millions of dollars I'm sitting on when everyone else is struggling, right? I have the chance to make a difference right now, and I want to make a difference. Whether people appreciate it now or not, it is what it is. So, yes, I could be making a lot more money doing lots of other things, but I choose not to.
So, my first official question is: what source of income, and how reliable is it to run the city, and who made all the decisions of law and tax? So it's kind of.
What?
So the first question is, yeah, and my bad. So first question is, what actually is funding the city to run?
So currently, the majority of money that the city makes is from vehicle sales. So that's the majority of where the city makes its money right now.
Do more vehicle restocks.
So that's kind of where it's at. The alcohol production is a nice bump. When we had it, it was great for the city. Unfortunately, it got to a point where it was cut off because the people making the alcohol were making more money doing anything else than making alcohol. And through actions of my own, we've finally gotten back to a point where producing alcohol is once again profitable, more profitable than them doing anything else.
I put them away.
So that means there will be more money coming in from the city there. Again, I've talked about the business. It was actually going to be a personal business of mine that I was going to run. And I realized it's kind of a little too much for any one person to own. So instead, I've turned that business over to the government. And the government will now own a building they'll be able to stock and sell various materials to the citizens of the city. So that way we can buy it at one price, sell it for another, and money on that. And it also creates a way for people within the city to get things that they need, resources they would
Is
otherwise
a government
be
press
scarce and hard
release
to get
Paul
to.
Bucket?
So, you know, that's another revenue
Paul
stream for the
Bucket.
city that we're trying to work
They're
on.
doing the shittest
That
thing
way, it's
possible.
not so dependent on car market because, yeah, there's a lot of demand for cars, but eventually there will be a point where everyone has the cars they need, and no matter what cars we got in stock, there's not going to be that funds coming in. So the city needs to diversify itself and have more legs.
You just want to come out here a minute
so
with a
that
searcher.
months and years down the road, it don't fall apart because there's no money coming in.
You wanted a searcher, PJ?
Also, you know,
Gonna
as people
search?
can see, or have seen that you tend to camp out the dealerships, is that a lot of these cars that people have wanted are now vaulted. And they're vaulted because there's too many
you
of them
can
in the
see
city.
the vaulted, but you see how many like RS6s did you like restock? How many DLCs have you restocked?
Did it for all your
That
friends,
you
by the way?
personally, that you
it's
personally
vaulted.
restocked.
That's
You
your fault
didn't
it's
vault them.
vaulted.
That's your fault. They vaulted. You can't
So
blame
the
that on the
way,
people.
the way
you
that
can't, you can't blame that on the people.
Okay. So just so everyone's aware, all the RS6s and things they've stocked, we've arrested the majority of the boys and things in them. So they've stocked them for their friends. It's okay.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! So a lot of the people that have owned those cars did so before we got in office. I will say that
That's
you
bullshit.
know,
That's bullshit.
That is bullshit.
Don't you dare try and blame this on us. Bullshit. That is bullshit. Don't you dare
when
try
we
and
got
blame
in
it on
office,
us.
we told everybody that one of the things we would do is.
I mean, we'll get the records from DOJ if you want.
So again, when we got in office, we told everybody
Oh,
that we were going to have
he's
a
a-
program so that if people wanted a car, we would work with them to order it. We said that multiple times during our campaign. We got. Can I finish my sentence? Can I just get this thought out there? My whole point is, we told everybody we were going to do something. We said it multiple times during the
Do we have to
election
sign- don't
process,
sign the impeachment?
and we got in office and we did it. We stood behind it.
shit,
we
is
did
there,
it. Was
is
it
there
the
like a
smartest
petition to
decision?
sign?
Yep.
Probably
Yeah.
fucking not.
Where
do I sign
At
it?
the same time,
And as
we
a
said we were going
business
to do
owner,
it,
I
and
think,
we did it.
you know,
And so
I wanna
since
sign
then,
it.
we've gotten to a point
It
where
definitely needs to
we've
be
been
looked
having to deal
into.
with consequences of that. And sometimes
He's
it's like they
basically
say, you got to
asking us
find
to
a run and
half
fuck
our
out.
prices
But
and make 10
at the end of the day,
dollars.
it happened, and it's going to continue.
What-
to
what do I
happen
sign,
because the
Seth?
things that happen within the
Just- yeah,
city,
sign your
there
name.
are limitations on
Yep, there you go.
manufacturers. Once we
As
hit
a
those
farm owner
limitations,
and
those
as a
cars
business
are
owner, I'll
gone
sign it.
forever.
There you go.
It's a hard limit. I can't say the exact numbers offhand, but every single car, once it hits that limit, it will no longer be available. That's a global thing that we've been told. So it doesn't matter if we stock the. Let's say we
Now
sold.
I know why he's got the
10
mullet. It's because he's a
Pantos or
redneck.
something. All of a sudden, guess what? You're not gonna be able to get that car no more. And it has nothing to do
Well,
with us
ask that
selling the 10
question,
Pantos. That's just
Steve.
kind of those
I,
limits.
I asked
I mean,
Angel
so-
to ask it.
Okay.
So, so can I
got
reiterate
hurt
that you
'cause he
blamed
owns
us
RS6.
for the RS6s going out of stock
Okay,
when?
first and foremost.
Wait, hang on, no, let me talk because I let Bucket talk, and then you started interrupting me. Like, come on, brother.
Yeah, sit down, bitch.
So basically, you've just blamed the people for basically selling the RS6s
I didn't
out
blame
of
the people.
you kind of did. When
Yeah.
in hindsight, you were ordering cars for personal people.
We were ordering cars
And
for
then-
people that contacted us.
Hey,
like we said.
Rodney?
Yeah, which never made public, and I don't think you ever said it in your election.
We're going to make it public. We're
Oh, I
taking
can
signatures down at
guarantee
MRPD for
you, I can guarantee
impeachment.
you I said it
Yeah.
multiple times during the
But
election.
then
Fuck
you've
this
now
government.
fucked the second-hand car market. because
Down
of-
with the government.
I'll spearhead that.
How much was it?
I'll inform Murphy.
Oh god, I have to go look back. I'd say off memory.
Anarchy is going to be brilliant.
80-ish, something like that.
Yeah, and the DLC now goes
What's
for
up?
2. The
Anarchy is
latest
gonna
one
be
got sold
brilliant.
for 2.1 million. Is that not breaking the second-hand market? And
I
then you're
wanna
now
cut his
lowering
mother off.
tax.
So you're
don't
saying,
deserve
I
it.
mean, someone was complaining earlier that the second-hand market went
No, no,
down.
that's the
now
wrong
you're
way. Don't
complaining that it
threaten
went up.
violence.
I
We
mean,
can't threaten him with violence. We need
No,
to
we can't
do
do
it the
that.
way.
Second-hand car market.
Someone's already
Right.
nicked his car anyways.
We're taking signatures for an impeachment. We'll do it the proper way. We're all on your
Some
side.
cars are stupid high, some cars are stupid low.
Just to jump in, anyone inciting violence will be arrested by whatever cops are available.
Indeed. Oh, so no one.
You mean if there are
That's
any?
violence.
Inciting violence in
that's
my
not
courtroom
on duty
is gonna
anymore.
get some problems too.
Get out of uniforms.
Yeah.
I haven't got any other clothes on me.
Just get naked.
I already-
I got you something. Harvey, come here, come here, come here. Harvey, come here, come here.
Harvey, come here.
What are you wearing?
Harvey, come here.
Dan's got some.
Snowy.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Can I post that? The right
Listen, I look great.
For Rex's.
Fan has something to
Oh, thank you, Walter. I got something off
What I
Walter.
will say is that at the very beginning,
I've got a beard.
we did try to go through and we did try to make sure that we could order cars for folks and make it readily available because we thought
Yo,
this
boss.
was the best decision that could be made. What we're doing
I knew your
now
fucking beard was
is
fake.
we're trying to
Harvey, don't worry.
correct that. We're trying
Here you go,
to
Harvey.
There we go, that's better.
that were made on us.
Harvey,
in no
I'm
way,
gonna do
shape,
the
or
back
form-
one.
I gave him one. We're
in
good.
no way, shape, or form
Oh, thank you,
we
Dan.
blame you guys for the reason why
I'm gonna pass you that back, Walter.
we were just
How smart you look, Harvey.
Give it to me.
I said
Put it on. Put it on.
the cars were
Here you go, Walter. I'll give you this back afterwards, Dan.
because of an overstock.
Did you
cars
give
were
Matt
voted.
back?
I
Sorry.
didn't say it was your fault.
I'll pass it to you.
I didn't
No,
say it was
I
anybody's fault in
didn't
the city.
say. I didn't say you said that problem, Lexi. I said Bucket was the.
So
first
what
that
I
said
was
it.
saying is that we put a program together where we would order cars for people. The people that contacted us, and I say us, it was never me. I've never had the ability to order cars because car dealerships never had money.
What the hell's
I'm
that?
not allowed to touch the city's finances, so everything, single thing, went through Dan and Hatchie.
Yo, give me.
So everything that was ordered was done through them. They were contacted, they would order stuff, and it was delivered. I didn't
It's
want to be
pretty-
the car guy. My business role was businesses, right? Like that's all I was responsible for. So I can only speak for the things that I've done. However, the stuff that was ordered was the stuff that was popular. It hit limits where they hit, and now they're unavailable. You know, it is what it is. I never said.
No, I'm just
you
gonna
guys
run
are
to
directly
MRPD. I'm gonna go grab my
but
clothes real
those were the
quick.
orders that came in, and those were the ones they decided to fulfill. Why they did it? I mean, if
Yep,
they were
I'm
here
gonna go
asking
put mine away as
directly, I'm
well.
not gonna make assumptions on their behalf because that would just not be right.
Reggie, come round back. I'll take you in Hellcat. Sorry, PJ,
Well, that truck is
PJ,
currently on
PJ.
top of that truck is on top of my car.
Oh, that's fine. Fuck it.
Let's go in the Hellfire.
Yeah, I'll come round back of the building. I'll come grab you.
And for.
Yeah,
that's
so
like half
this
of
is
that,
a
that's
perfect
the-
example. I was actually just looking at this exact thing the other day.
I'm on my way.
and I
I'm
have
on
kind
the
of
sidewalk
some
at the front right
exact
now.
numbers here for you.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm coming to get you.
The numbers, while they look different, are actually.
I could
Yeah,
not
then.
listen to another minute of that.
Oh,
I
I'm
don't know
going
why
back.
people are calling PD. I'll hang up that call right now.
Or answer it if you want.
Oh no, I hung it up.
Good. I'm just coming to grab me normal clothes. Because I don't want to...
Oh yeah, no, I'm putting my PD clothes in my locker.
And you know what? I'm leaving this here. I don't care if it gets robbed. PD on strike? Yeah, I'll probably be on strike after this. At the end of the day, we're government employees. Right, let's go. Feels weird driving this in my normal clothes.
Again, don't know why people are contacting PD right now.
Just put your phone on airplane mode.
I guarantee it's probably lesser. The
Is that not just complete?
We can get him through the back
Me
here.
Thinking logical, no?
So, I mean, the whole point of the day is that as of right now, the way that things are operating, we're in a deficit. So while these things I've been working on trying to get going
Hi,
are
Harvey.
going to generate more funds for the city over time, again, it's an over time thing, and it's one of those things that will take time to balance out. If we don't do something now,
Where the
then
hell's
by the
Gunter?
time the next mayor gets in office, there might not be a city left. I mean, obviously it's not that dire, but my point is, if we don't make changes today,
Sounds good.
Dan.
We're gonna change names.
Hey,
Dan.
Dan, can I send a
like if-
petition to
if
give
you have
your
a
fucking
bunch of money in your
officer
savings account,
PJ a better
and you're
outfit?
taking more than you're putting in. Sure, you
Yeah,
could
where's
go
he
a
at?
long time.
He's
But
over
eventually
there,
you will hit that
in
day
the
where
front.
it's
I
like
can't
it
fucking see this
bounces.
kid Walter.
And
This is
once it
fucking
bounces,
shit in my
it's gonna
face.
keep
There you
snowballing
go, Dan.
and worse. So we're
He's
trying
on
to stop
the
that from ever becoming
first
a
bench on
problem.
the left.
And yes, right now things need to change. And once those mechanics get put in place and the city starts making more money, guess what? We can revisit things later on. Will it increase crime? I have no idea. Maybe, maybe not. But at the end of the day, change has to happen.
Yeah. Well, I just want to let you know, I've had half my mechanics say that they resigned because you've lowered the tax, lowered the wages, so I appreciate it, and now I'm going to have to find a way to run a mechanic shop and keep you as happy so I don't lose my business. I appreciate it. See you later.
You just fucked everything.
Hey.
I did not fuck everything 'cause it's not family. If everything was family, then hell yeah, we'd have a big old party, wouldn't we?
That's a crazy
I don't think anyone's
You don't
laughing
tell
at
me
you.
to anyone.
I got some shit
If
to
it's
say.
family,
Not
then
funny
it's fair
at
game.
all.
I'm wondering what John's gonna
Sit
say.
down.
So my question is for Lexi. Bucket spent 2 to 3 hours going through editing prices on all the cars from the city all the way up to Roxwood, on all the vehicles.
Fucking
You
imagine,
then
Craig.
had a so-called expert come in and put all the prices up. However, this so-called expert has put every single A-class in Sandy's dealership that to 550. Every single one. The old cars that are crap
Yeah,
all
that's
the way
ridiculous.
up to
Who's this expert?
You know. Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to know. Who this expert
Well, it's
is.
Bucket. It's not a very good
Yeah,
bet,
quote
but
unquote expert.
Well,
There's no proof.
the fact is, and the fact that I brought up at the beginning,
The fact
is that we were adjusting
fuck you.
prices. Now we had somebody I'm not saying who. We had a person come in because
class.
neither Bucket nor myself, and we have already stated this numerous times, we are not car people. So if we judge a car too low, and then a whole bunch of people start buying, let's say, the MK1, and we don't know what they're capable of,
Okay,
and the next thing
but
you know, and PD's frustrated because they have to chase a bunch of MK1s around the city.
Bucket.
So by bringing in
Then don't sell
somebody
to your
that kind
friends.
of understands how cars work, and we were trying to go off of that. Now,
Okay, but-
I do realize that we have priced some higher, and I'm going to be going after this, and I'm going to be going to that, and I'm going to be lowering those prices down.
Okay, but am I wrong or am I right in saying, and Bucket, I'm sure you can answer this one, can you see how many of each vehicle has sold?
Yeah, technically, if we were to go to each dealer, we could see the sales record of everything.
So then how do you not know which cars are not good if, loads of one car are sold and none of the others? Surely you can tell just from the data.
I'd have to scrape
but you
it.
have to, but you have to run that by how many have actually been in stock. You can't sit there and say that if across the board we did 2 of every vehicle, then you could actually judge it based off of that. But no,
Yeah,
we
but-
can't until we actually drive the car, or somebody with some expertise is actually behind the wheel of said car that can tell us the data that we need to know.
you can test drive
in
them.
order to judge
Rather-
pricing. We're
rather
not
than
gonna
you
know that.
Actually
But
speak
you
your
can
mind.
test drive them now. I mean, I know for
Well,
a fact
now we
I've
can, yes.
Yeah, now we
I've been
can,
to every single dealership and test drove every
just give
single
me
car
that.
in this city. To get a feel of which ones are good and which ones aren't.
And I have done that. Now,
Then-
were they priced up? They were priced up based off of the fact that, let's be honest, and
give him my outfit.
again, PD can speak on
You didn't
this.
have to do that.
There are some sweaty
know,
fucking
but
cars
still.
out there, and that is an issue. I don't know which ones are sweaty. I'm not a car person, but
Yeah, I can
test
fucking
drive
tell,
and I
love.
can see which ones are faster than others, and so that's what I try to judge off of.
We can
And
tell
if you
you know
want me to go
nothing.
back to that, that's going to mean lower car prices for that class, and I'm welcome to do that. And again,
But
I'm going to reevaluate that after this meeting.
My biggest argument is Bucket spent all that time going through all the dealerships to try and make it fair for the people. I'm guessing he done it due to the fact that he knew that he was going to lower people's wages and people wouldn't be able to afford them. But then this so-called expert has gone through and put all the prices back up again, ruining everything Bucket done that was for the people, you know, to make the cars affordable for us. And it's all just gone to shit.
And at the end of the day, I am human, and I will
At the
take
end of the day,
credit
you're shit,
for that
man.
mistake. Again, all I can do, all I can tell you, is that I'm going to be lower them back down. Is it going to be entirely at the levels that Bucket was at? It's probably going to be closer to that, yes. But again, I can't tell you that I am
No one is.
free of mistake when it comes to that. What I can tell you is that I am going to go through and correct it.
Okay, but then also changing prices, putting the prices up, putting the prices down, it don't mean nothing if cars are never in stock. PDM hasn't been stocked in God knows how long. Most of the other dealerships haven't been stocked in a long time.
And in regards to that, Bucket and I have not had control over the dealerships to be able to regulate that.
Yep.
So we just got control over that while the other folks were away. So now that I have access to that, and now that Bucket has access to that, now we can regulate that. And as some folks have actually realized, we've actually been restocking them. Maybe not the
For
car
your
that everybody
friends,
wants,
Barely.
but we have been trying to make sure that we do listen to the people and that we do restock accordingly.
Your friends don't count.
It's been over a week now, and PDM has had the same 4 cars in stock. I've never seen. You can ask most people in here that know me. I check the dealerships 4 or 5 times a day to see if anything's been sold back to the dealership or anything, you know, anything's available. And
Look, right. And the thing is, we have realized that the city funds were going down, so we try to take money out of those dealerships and then pump it back in. Now that the city is back in a stable
That's a
area,
good point, what Owen just
now
sent me
we're
there,
gonna
chat.
go through, and I have personally
You want spice?
put money in to each dealership so that we can begin restocking that. And yes, to your question, PDM is a part of that.
You shouldn't, you're
I've
right.
done it at some of the various dealerships as well as Bucket has, and we are beginning to trickle down towards the city, and PDM is our concern. That is correct.
Good. The other
So chat,
thing
here's
I've
what
got
I'm going to
is,
ask. Since they've said
alcohol is another form
these
of
new car
income,
prices,
Dan personally told
basically
me
they're
that
making the same
there's
amount of
3
money as
more
they did before.
farms that he
How
could,
come they're only just
fund.
doing the wages now?
Now, if that is another source of income,
Because that is
why
what
aren't
they've
these
said.
farms here to be able to?
And then, like what Owen's just messaged me then,
We
if
haven't been
Gunter
told
doesn't
that that's an
ask,
option. We haven't been told
we'll
which
say
farms
that.
can be made available. So-
Dan's told me there's 3. That's all.
And unfortunately, he's not here at the moment, so I can't put him on the stand.
And I'm
as
going to
far as
ask,
that goes.
does the man know about what you're doing?
No, sorry, I don't.
Bucket and I have not been told of any new farms.
But as acting mayor, do you not have access to the computer that he uses, you know, to see all the
Yes, but
mayoral?
we can't. But there is no city fundable projects for more farms.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, yeah. So I don't know where.
Yeah, I think the only thing we got right now is 1 oil rig, but that is a very expensive cost.
Yeah,
and I know that farms were coming possibly down the line, but we don't have any word on that yet.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then-
as far as funding goes, I mean, like projects are like government storage, which I don't see a need for, and you know, there is.
I mean, why wouldn't he get
like,
based off higher
production costs
Algosti? It's
and
roleplay.
other stuff.
You imitate.
There's nothing that we feel need to be funded because again, that's taking away from the city. But there's nothing that,
He's the one
in
with the blue
regards to
jacket.
farming, that
That's my
I
cold outfit.
fall in there that would be any kind of, you know,
Yeah.
thing to help out in that regard.
Last I checked, Rodney wasn't part of the government. Why is he trying to sway the bucket there?
Okay.
No, he's talking to him.
They're lovers.
The government and DOJ are allowed to have a conversation with them.
Not controlling.
How you guys doing? I appreciate you hearing me out. I want to start by
We're
saying I
kissing.
really appreciate and understand the burden that you guys are putting on yourselves. And,
No, you don't.
I do. I do.
Show,
And
show him your other one, PJ.
it is
He looked like he was
important
going
that
to Dave and
if you
Buster's
have
before.
critique, knowledge destruction
What's wrong
isn't
with
the
Dave and
way. In
Buster's?
other words, you need advice to give. So I would like to start by saying this. Obviously, what Mr. Cletus said earlier was if you lower wages by 20% and then you lower the cost of everything by 20 cents or 20%, that doesn't actually get you anywhere. It's the same thing, right? So
That's a good point.
lowering price on everything by 20% and wages really doesn't benefit anyone other than criminals, right? Because they don't pay taxes. So my suggestion is this: perhaps if you're going to lower the wages anyway, and there's nothing we're going to be able to change your mind, perhaps instead of just subtracting money from the economy, you add back by a much smaller than 20% income tax. I know that's the way last year it was. Every time we got a paycheck, we had a little bit of money back to the government. I, for one, can't speak for everybody, obviously, would rather give a little bit of money back to a government who's doing something than just having money disappear like air. Does that make sense?
Tom Jackson.
Was it divided
I can
because
answer
now
that
government
question. I can answer that question.
and they hold another election instead of letting a
So
town take
when
over?
the
They
wages
should.
got increased from when we used to get taxed before,
Yeah.
the government never paid for that, and that's why it got taxed. They just earned money from us getting paid. The only way that could happen again is if they lowered our wages back to the 1500 it used to be.
Right. Well, that being said, I would rather see taxes on income happen personally than the money just disappear. Right. I'm already the lowest paid profession in the city, so it's not that big of a deal. I work the hours, right? So instead of just erasing money, maybe have an income tax. Second thing, basic economics is supply and demand. You have a vast supply of cars that no one fucking wants because they're $500,000. Perhaps you should take those B, C, and D class cars and lower the price just a little bit.
Facts.
I just maybe just a 20% over what it costs to import them. That way, I would rather personally buy two $200,000 cars
to get dressed, mate.
and then one $500,000 car, right? So if you lower the prices, you're going to sell more cars.
Charlie.
Now I'm not talking about the C class and the C plus and all the other sweaty cars that criminals want, because basing the market of cars, the price of cars, over what criminals buy seems like a flawed plan. Perhaps you should base the economy on the people who actually work in the economy instead of people who circumvent it by crime.
I was using it when I did post load smart.
So the one thing I will tell you in regards to that, so the one thing we were trying to do as far as getting money for restocks and such was
I wanted one fucking car.
I was dropping
And
the
I can't
price
get it.
of
It's not even
cars
a
that were
fucking
basically,
running away car, just
let's
one
be
car.
honest, were basically just getting stale in the dealership. Nobody was touching them. So I tried lowering the price of that, hoping that we could bring
a little bit of a
folks
product
in price
game.
of cars so we could then turn that money around
It's
to
unique.
restocking cars that people actually want.
This is
Now,
not
in
the order
regards
of
to the
chicken
fact
nuggets.
that some of these
My
are,
wages are being deducted.
your wages are being deducted. As far as these cars
We're about to come down to MRP and do
not
an impeachment
selling
on the
even
government.
after
We need
that,
signatures.
Why are
we wanted
wages
to give it a
being?
week
Hold
to
on.
see if people
the
would actually
government's
buy
broke.
them. If people are buying these cars,
How the fuck is the government
one
broke?
thing we can start
Because
doing
they're idiots and they don't have.
all those cars
we
and
can
stuff,
go
yeah.
to a dealer and we can
They don't have basic finance.
basically have like a car auction at that place,
Yo, Bagman.
and any of that
Mm.
overstock we can go ahead and sell
You
within
want an
the
R6?
confines of an auction, and then we can take
You
that
have an
money
R6?
and again
No,
put
why?
it towards restock that you guys actually
I don't give a
want.
fuck from a cop perspective right now. I don't.
We-
Well, just yes or no. I don't
Dan, you
care.
are a
As
fucking
far as
police
what-
commissioner.
what-
You just-
what-
I
I
would
would
not
imagine
trust
most
him.
everybody
trust
in
the
this
Lieutenant Dan.
auditorium
So, like,
this
what
courtroom
am
wants
I?
to
I say
have
this?
5,
It's
6
because
cars.
I know.
Or-
Because
So
I know
we
you
all
guys
pay
want
maybe
the
for
cars.
now
and then clock off when you open down.
And what?
I
You
can't
know,
lie.
I'm hesitant
I
to
don't
buy,
care.
so I don't want to
That's-
go
All we know
that's
is that
stupid
it's just
considering
it's
car,
more
and I don't
personal
want to
than
spend
How the fuck are they
$15,000 on kind of a piece of
Come
shit.
over here.
So
What is it about?
maybe having
courthouse and
$100,000
Because everyone
cars,
hates
$200,000
fucking
cars,
the
party that
maybe
is
that
going
will
on.
stimulate the
The
economy.
party that is running the country.
Give me a second.
Well, again,
Can I just bring a buffalo or no?
correct.
Yeah,
but we
whatever
are
you want.
trying to find that happy medium so that people
Become a
aren't trying to
unicorn if
buy
you
all
want.
these
You ain't gonna
cars
find it, love. No one likes you.
up as soon as we put them out there. At the same time, we're trying to make sure that they're not too expensive
They're like, I don't know who the party is.
as well. So we're trying to find the happy medium. This has only been a week that we've been trying to regulate these prices.
I mean, I haven't
We
checked
are-
the
we are
prices
trial and
today, but I
erroring,
guarantee
and we
you
are
they're not
trying
a
to make
happy
sure that these
medium
get
right
done.
now. You know, paying
They're a shit
absurd
medium.
amounts of money for a car, you know, lower the prices by an absurd amount. We have an overstimulated economy. That's the problem, right? Everybody's making too much money and everything costs too much. Maybe, you know, look at things other than destroying income to people who actually work, and maybe tax criminals a little bit more, if that's such a thing. But anyway, I'm done. I have no more questions. Thank you very much.
Alright, who's next?
Thank you, Jackson.
Thank you, sir.
Hello. First and foremost, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I thank you guys for doing this. I do want to quickly clear up. Obviously, you know, some people are talking in a hostile
you go
manner.
first.
You sure? And then we get kind of back from you guys that, you know, hey, we're no one's telling us that something is wrong, or no one's coming to us with questions. I mean, that's kind of what we're here for now, right? That's what this public forum is about, is that we can ask questions, we can tell you what's wrong and what's right. Beside that, I first want to touch on something that happened earlier today. You mentioned something where you weren't going to announce the information of the houses being sold up in Roxwood, but yet when Seth asked this crowd here if anyone had any prior knowledge
I'm on
of
my
those
way. Where are
houses
you guys at?
eventually becoming
City
available,
Hall.
some people did raise their hands.
City Hall?
Now my question to you guys is, how would these people have gained that information?
As far as the first batch that went up in Roxwood,
That's a good one.
I can't speak
That was a
on
really
that.
good one.
I know that the second one, I went through, for both of them, technically, I went through and put that out there. Now, if somebody else was, you know, giving word of mouth, or if somebody found out that a house was going up and then they told 10 of their friends, then that's possibly how they found out. As far as I'm aware, and as far as Bucket's aware, we personally have not been telling people that houses have been going up for sale.
Just your friends.
So that's new information
Yeah.
as far as I'm
It's
concerned.
just her friends.
Yeah, the
She's
only
trying to give
people
houses
that,
to her friends.
So just to
I'm on
give
my way
one
down.
clarification, the only person I ever told about houses coming up was the other day when I met with Harry and Dan over in the PD station. I think, what the hell is his name? That dumb cop Rufus was there. I don't know why the fuck he was in there, but anyways, I told them about some of the projects we've been funding because they asked specifically about housing, and I told them, you know, hey, you know, we are doing things. We just ordered some houses, should be available today. But you know, other than them, that was the only time that I ever told people about it. But
What makes them more special to any other people?
Oh
Because
no,
why would they have that?
specifically were asking about, you know, why we were doing these changes, because I wanted them to have a heads up to be able to think about stuff, ask questions, stuff like that. And they just
So
happened
they
to
get
talk about
the-
housing. So that was just like a off the cuff. Well, just so you guys know, the reason we're doing this is because we.
But that is
decided
still
that we're
giving
gonna be
people
focusing
prior
on the bigger
information.
projects and. Yeah.
I'm
So,
asking, like,
but-
well, like, okay, maybe I'll rephrase the question a little bit.
Mark,
then.
you're getting your civilian clothes.
What reason?
Mark, you fucker,
would
you went on the
Dan
side
and
with
Harry
less
have to have
allowed
this
to-
prior information
Mark,
to maybe schedule
Mark,
things
get in
or
civilian
plan
clothes.
things, or you know, a house is not gonna.
What do you mean?
All
Oh,
of
you're
a
talking to
sudden
him.
Involve the PD.
Yes.
Yeah, so they specifically asked about
Okay.
the projects that we were working on, and I just told them some examples. And I said, you know, just as a matter of fact, we got some houses that should be coming up later today
You
about
what?
that. It was
My
just,
soul
you
back,
know,
so I can
related to
go
what
to
we
bed.
were talking about, trying
What's your
to
name?
justify some of the things that I was getting through to them.
Manuel?
It wasn't to try to tell them,
What,
like,
sorry?
hey, if you guys want houses,
Yeah,
go up there and
Emmanuel.
get them. Like, it wasn't
Right.
that way at
Emmanuel.
all. But
Yeah, I get
that's,
you.
that's the only
Um,
time that I've ever said anything like that.
All right,
And that
all
was literally the same day with that. And since they were the ones asking about
Was
the
that it?
houses, kind of makes me think that they probably forgot about that conversation if they were a little bit upset
give
about
it
that.
to. I have
you
quite
gave
a
it
lot
to
of
someone
questions. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Ready?
I have
I
quite a lot of
can't
questions. I don't
just-
want to hold these people up too much because
Oh,
there's
yeah,
a lot of other
come.
people with questions as well. So we're
Oh,
kind of gonna
that
keep
guy
it
has it.
short.
Yeah, thank you.
Talking
Pass
about
it
other
to you.
big projects like the housing, one of them is the racetracks. Now my question is, how much did those cost?
That would be a Dan question. I don't think.
And then
we
maybe
got-
a better question is, how much did they have a revenue for the city?
Sometimes it's not about revenue for the city. about as much as
That's
it
what
is
you're
giving things
that's
for
what you're
people in
crying
the city
about.
to do.
Are you being
So
serious?
What?
not
You're
everything.
crying
Like
about
for example,
money.
if we funded the mega malls,
and you cried
that's
about
not
things
really
to
going to do
do.
anything for the city. If we funded a new oil rig, that's not really going to do
No one's
anything
crying about
for
things to
the
do.
government, rather. And you know, if we did the farms, sure, that might have some kickback on the government if they decide to make alcohol. But again, they could choose not to, and we wouldn't see shit from it. So it's the same reason that we would fund those projects.
I
Because
understand
it
that,
gives
yeah.
people the city
Of course,
things
yeah.
that they.
I mean, I'm happy with it. Yeah. But then you're kind of contradicting each other with what you said earlier with the PD and EMS and what they get paid is, you know, they are taking so much out of the government but not gaining any revenue for the city. So you're not going to be, you know, funding them as much as you should or could.
So it's not a matter of that. It's more the matter that there's more money going out than coming in, and I don't know how much more simple I could make it. But
yeah, and that's
we're
also
spending
with
more
buying
money than we're
racetracks,
bringing
right?
in. You know what?
And it has a purpose, and that's okay.
yeah.
And things can you have to invest in a city, of course.
Yeah. So you're
But you
kind of
have
preaching
to
the choir
invest in the
there.
right things.
Like I've said before, I have been told by Murphy that I'm just an advisor. I've had no direct control over
Yeah, and
literally
I'm-
anything. I know a lot of
Yeah.
people think that, oh, this is Bucket's shadow party. He's doing shit from the back end. But at the end of the day, I have had zero control over anything this whole time. I have pushed out as many cars as I can when I find money in dealers before the money gets taken out to try to reorder things. I've tried my absolute best to do every single thing that I can.
Yeah.
I've even gotten yelled at quite a few times for spending money on restocking cars. But I'd rather the cars be out there than the money sitting in the bank doing other
Right.
stuff.
And-
I
and-
personally would not have funded all these big projects, but I'm not going to go against my own party.
I agree, but
personally
like
would
I've
have
said at
re-
the
I
start,
would have restocked
some
more
things might
cars.
sound hostile because we disagree with your choices, but that we're not blaming you as the
No,
person. I'm
exactly.
not blaming you for anything that's happened, but you are a part of this party, and you should
Absolutely.
be taking this information to your party, even if you're
Trust
not
me,
here.
if you
So-
understood if you understood 10% of the shit that I've been trying to push from behind the
Oh,
scenes.
hello,
I
nice
think
to
would
meet
have
you, Larry Miller. You know, Department
I
of
would have,
Transport for the
no,
UW
but
party.
I'm saying like if you knew like the stuff that I've personally done, I'm not like the
What have you
amount of
done?
time and effort and things that I've put in and suggested and tried to push for.
Try being my
if
size,
you
Amy.
saw that,
You
you would
don't
understand
know how it is.
why it's so hard for me to sit here and get criticized for things that I've been pushing the entire
But
time.
I am
it
not.
shouldn't have gotten
I'm
to this
trying
point.
not
I
to.
agree, but
I'm
it
criticizing the
has-
party, and you should be
Yeah,
taking that
exactly.
information with whatever concerns you may have. And again,
naked?
nothing hostile
Absolutely.
towards you guys. So
Yeah,
again,
no, I get that. But again, at the end of the day, I've been pushing for changes since day one. It
Yeah,
took me
same here.
Fuck it, I couldn't. So like,
Guys, make sure you
the
get everybody in here.
restocking
I'm
the
about to go
cars
off.
only started happening because you guys revolted and tried to get us pushed out of office. So I got to thank you guys for that, because that made some big changes happen. Up until that point, a lot of shit was different.
Yeah.
So
Right.
it's one of them things that like I would love to do things. I would love to have not made any of this stuff happen. In fact, I could prove that
What am
none
I
of
going to
this stuff
say?
would have happened.
I'm going to say
if
what
people would've
Owens
listened to
messaged
stuff that
me
I
if
said the
Dan
entire
doesn't
time.
say it.
But they didn't.
And I'm
listen.
just going to ask
And
some
now we're
very
at where
simple
we're at.
questions.
And it doesn't matter who's going to be sitting up here, standing on this platform, working with the city's finances. It's at a point where it's at. You could vote us out of office and get someone else in here, and they're going to look at it and be like, "Fuck, Bucket's right. We have to make some change." And yes, it's going to suck, but it has to get done. One way or
Exactly,
another.
and that's why we're here telling you the stuff that we're
Exactly.
telling you, and we're not blaming any people. Again, I want to kind of move
I
on,
am.
but that's just how it is. The next thing is the competing with gas stations, restaurants, whatever. I can kind of understand the point for gas station food prices. That's not going to really compete with any restaurants, because if the restaurant is open, obviously they shouldn't be able to buy any other food sources, whatever. But the gas stations and the train wage or the train ticket prices, I don't really understand that if we're making a 20% loss of our income, which I understand deflation, if things cost less, but they also have less income, at the end of the day, you're not going to notice much of it. Kind of a different point with the cost of living. But when you're reducing stuff like gas prices all the way up in Roxwood, you're instantly competing with all the other gas stations. And you've mentioned before that how you were going to, maybe talk to some other government or the importers of the gasoline to maybe lower that cost, but then we're just going to have a arms race of trying to lower the cost as much as possible. And why not have that standard competition where you put the price up in Roxwood at a certain point where normal gas stations can be below that, but if they want to actually make money and kind of maybe be more productive, they could put it above it, but that makes people choose maybe Roxwood over theirs.
I'm confused. What was the question though? Like, I get what you're saying.
Why
Price-wise, but-
reduce train tickets and gas prices by so little, and
Okay,
also
so,
increasing?
Like, it's one of those things like you got to try to lead by example. Like, we can't call up Opie Winston and be like, your goddamn gas station on Strawberry is too goddamn high. It just wouldn't work out. And no offense to fucking...
Hey, my fuel is improved and it makes your cars go faster.
I'm just using this example. I'm just saying, like, I just out of all the stations.
The fuel station is a scam.
Station, right?
My fuel station is a fair business.
Oh yeah, no, your gas station is definitely, very
Max
fair price
Stig
if you
waters
have
his
millions of
fuel allegedly down.
So basically,
Yeah,
you.
but my point is, like, I'm not in the business of telling people what to do.
Yeah,
But if
hold
there
on.
are
Can I ask
options, people will
why
start
your
going out of
gas
their way
is
to go to
17 a
places
gallon?
that are cheaper.
Is it actually 17
So
again?
it's kind of
Yeah,
one of those
bro,
things,
have you
like,
ever heard
know,
of the
like,
straight
we're trying to
Uhures?
say, like, hey, this is what we would like to see things
No,
at.
I
This
think
is
you
what
are
we're
just
getting there.
scamming.
But at the
No,
same time,
it's
it's
different.
kinda
Go
like,
get
you know,
fuel,
what
bro.
else
Go
can
get
you do?
fuel,
We
bro,
can't
out of
force
there,
people to do
dude.
stuff. So you just gotta
You
do
know what I gotta
you
do
can.
to get fuel out of there?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying as well. But now you've put it at such a low price.
Well,
that
I don't know if I
it's
wouldn't feel anymore considering I'm
always
now
gonna be
going
better
into
to go to
financial
the bar.
turmoil because of a government party's
No,
fuck.
you
But
fill up
people are
there
lazy
because
as
you're
shit, and
supporting
they'll be like, you know what,
good
I'm here,
people.
I'm gonna pay for it.
The
Doesn't
straight
matter.
bill of
man.
room
If you're
is
talking $60 fuel, if you're talking
it's
$2
a
price difference,
very
$120.
bad
I mean, I've
situation.
seen people
I don't
throw
know.
money out the
I
window.
don't know, considering
Yeah,
my,
but
my
we're
paycheck
making
just got
20%
split in
less.
half for
Well,
their
we're
own
not
fucking
making
the money to keep
win.
up.
No, he was.
So the
I
prices
blame
of fuel is
Wolfenstein
going
making
down
it
by
too
$2. Maybe it's not a lot. Maybe the train tickets are going down a little bit. So
believe
that
this
cost of living goes down a
party-
little bit,
The,
but not a
Exactly.
whole
It all
20% on our entire.
has anyone,
Dr.
has
Donut,
anyone
why are you
questioned
here?
the taxes?
Well,
But, I
okay,
mean,
maybe what I'm trying to say that this will be my last
Have you
point
questioned
is
the taxes yet?
How's the Minecraft
cost of
server?
living,
Donut, why are
but
you
also the
here?
income of living is not in
I
line.
just wanted
Thought you were
to
playing
take a break.
Minecraft.
Yeah, I wanted to
Yeah,
take a
and
break
I
and
couldn't
make
agree
some
more.
money. So
And that is definitely the problem. I would love to
Yeah,
see
man,
it
so
be
who-
able to
who-
make
who-
money. Just like
you gonna get
Wolfenstein,
traps
I'd love
again
to double it
today?
again, but realistically, we're at a point
well,
now
it
where
doesn't
we're
seem like I'm gonna
seeing
make
the
money considering
repercussions of that.
PD's going out
The
of
car market
business.
has
So good.
definitely slowed down quite a bit. If we restocked a ton of cars, yes, we would sell some, but there is a limit.
I'm gonna go on the
Once that
side of the
limit's hit,
street
there
and
will be
make
no more
money.
money coming in from that. Sure, stuff here or there, but the ultimate
Uh-oh,
curve of that
money,
initial buy off curve versus where we're at today is not the same. It's
One
not
final
a linear
question.
curve.
Yeah, one final question. Sorry. Is the like the pre-ordering cars or contacting you guys to
That's
buy
gone.
cars is it gone?
That is long gone.
I don't know.
Yeah, all
I
your
don't
friends
know.
got the
That's gone.
cars.
Now, one thing I will also say. So yes, we do pay for a price to bring cars in,
Yeah, I know. I
But
used to be the
we do
Department of
not-
Transport.
but we do not see that money until you guys actually pay that off. So if we stock a car that, let's say, is $1 million, and somebody has that on finance and they spend a long time to pay that off, it doesn't actually hit the dealer until the car itself is paid off. It's not a trickle down.
No, but
It's because we
Yeah,
have no
but-
money to pay for
Yeah,
it
we-
because our wages just got slashed.
You just
That-
got rid of
okay,
all
yeah,
our
that-
money.
Well,
You're
that'll
a
be the discussion
millionaire.
for another day. Thank you guys for your time.
Another day? I don't.
Okay.
Our
Yep,
wages
I'm
are
back.
fucking-
getting told that I wasn't allowed
I'm
to
back.
do that.
I'm back. I do
Back.
have obviously.
Move forwards.
Before I was quite hot-headed, and I didn't get to ask most of the questions that I wanted to ask. All right, just bear with me. How are you gonna stop people that are law-abiding citizens to not break the law to be able to pay to feed themselves and pay their finances and all of that?
I got you. I am.
So, again, it comes down to numbers. If things go down and you earn less, it's gonna wash out. Do you have to work a little harder for certain things? Sure, but that's life, man. I mean, goddamn, the cost of inflation is going up so goddamn high every day. All we're trying to do is curb it.
Right. Okay.
I mean, it's not like we have a crystal ball that we can just wave our hand over and be like, "Oh, crystal ball, what's tomorrow going to bring?" We don't have that. Nobody has that.
Seems like it.
We're all just kind of looking at the past. We're looking at the data that we have, which is very limited, and we're trying to make the best judgment call for
Right. Also, obviously, you're putting the wages down of people that actually are needed in this city, like
Can we see the data?
PD, EMS, stuff like that, or
Well,
obviously
everybody
food
across the
as well.
board, yes.
Exactly. It's going to turn into the fucking purge because no one's going to be coming in to, you know, be on duty and stop
I mean,
crime.
what
So it's going to
grounds
get
do you
over
have
the.
to say that that's going to happen? You're earning 20% less, so you buy 20%
All of us
extra
have
cars.
fucked up. I'm a cop.
Everyone.
Everybody's
talking
gonna say
on.
Exactly.
All the PD's
No one is going to
Right.
clock on
Do you
duty.
think it's gonna fall apart, right?
No one's going
If
to
we
clock
don't
on
make a
duty.
change, here's the at the end of the day, if we don't make a change, you guys will not get paid. There will
Well,
be
then-
no money in the city, and then you guys will be crying. Well, I'm not making anything at all. $0 is a lot less than what we would
Where's
have
the
been getting paid if we
data?
were
Yeah,
doing
you're-
these
So
you
things.
keep
where's
talking about
where's
data.
the
You got, like,
proof?
that aspect.
Right. Listen, where's the proof and the data to prove that?
Release the
Okay,
files.
so
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll let,
Because at the
Rodney just
minute
kinda speak
we're
on
just
some
getting,
stuff.
you know,
Rodney, no, Rodney isn't part of this. It's up to you two.
Oh shit!
Why
I
are
was
we
gonna
doing
do
that?
that.
Rodney's
Rodney
involved
for?
No, Rodney isn't part of this, so he goes.
Because No, he's not.
Things that are being said here. I'm going to make this very clear.
Rodney,
from
get the
DOJ
fuck off
side
the
of
stage.
things.
No one wants to hear you.
So you understand import prices can't be changed.
Jesus.
Why is he
understand
speaking?
Mayor.
Rodney, no.
Yeah,
one
Rocky,
wants
get the
to
fuck
hear
off the
you.
stage.
Rodney, get the
they
fuck
do
off
not
the
have
stage.
all the
Why is he on the
information. And if you
stage?
keep interrupting inside this room, I'll have you removed.
By who?
This
What
is my
PD's going to
office,
remove
not
us?
your office.
Who's going to remove us?
Joe Mama.
Yeah, who's going to remove us?
You've just cut the wages of the fucking police. Who's going to remove us?
Civilian police
Cutting
department.
Anything, I am telling you from the DOJ standpoint to understand.
I will. You
This
you
is the mayor's
want to see down bad?
They cannot
There's going to be
control the
RS6
import
patrolling.
price.
Oh my god, yeah.
You don't control the government.
Again, they do not control the import price. They
And you
also
don't
do
control
not
the
have
government.
ability
They did
to tell
confirm
you
import
what
prices
is
went
booked.
down.
Right.
I can
Okay.
Yeah, they did confirm that. We
They
did confirm that.
They just
They
confirmed
do not
that,
have
so
the
yeah.
permissions to open up the books to you guys.
Uh-huh.
Only Dan
Let's
and
make
Harvey have
adjustments
those
to
permissions,
what
so you were well
prices,
aware.
but they can't
So why are
control
these
the
guys
Sure.
making changes then without
Yeah,
that?
why?
Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah,
Why
Rodney, get
are
off
you
the
making
stage.
changes if you're not actually the people in charge? You're just the step down. You're the step to the big people.
Just
But see, that's the
substituting
thing.
here.
We are all part of the party.
Right.
And whether or not
Not
we
really.
were the chosen almighty, we are the mayor, we get to make every last decision.
That's what you're acting
It's called succession. You know, if something were to happen to Harry K, would you guys be up at the PD station be like, oh, Dan, how dare you try to make this decision? You're not Harry K. You're not our
but he
premium
can't-
leader.
Probably, yeah.
They would say,
We have the
oh,
same rank.
shit.
That's a little bit
Yeah, they're
different.
literally
Same
the
rank.
same rank.
They are the
At
same
the end
rank
of the
as
day,
you aren't.
it doesn't matter because, like, you wouldn't be complaining that Dan's making one decision over anything else.
We
Right
would.
now, Lexi is the mayor. But
Because
that's
I
the thing,
actually
look,
have
right
a good
now,
intent with my
while,
decision.
Yeah.
While Dan is out of town,
But you're also a
Lexi
commissioner.
is the mayor. So Lexi is the same
But
rank.
then you
as
can
Dan.
you can
Right.
open the
Okay.
books to us then.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
then
That's
you
fine.
can show the books.
Why does it
That's
feel
my
like?
point.
Why does it feel like you're finding every single way to fuck us all over?
Borrow a second.
You are taking this. You're digging way too
Yeah,
deep there,
you're
man.
taking away
Not even
too
two.
That's
Okay.
what you
when
are
you're saying
doing. This is
fucking
Right,
you.
okay,
We're
right,
not
okay.
fucking you.
Well,
This is
no,
exactly
it seems like you are because
I wanted to.
every well, no, no, I wouldn't let it.
What is that called?
Not allowing it.
That's
Not allowing it.
disgusting.
That is.
So can I ask a
It's not
question?
fucking
Right,
you, you're
fuck
not
it.
family.
What are you in the party? Like, what is your role?
My role is advisor. My whole
Right,
role was supposed to
okay.
be businesses.
Very
Right,
shit.
And
okay.
that was it.
Right, and
Bucket, you got this. Don't listen to the haters.
Lexi, what is your role?
My role is deputy mayor.
Mayor. Yep.
Okay,
Not a very good
so
one,
why
You're
the
the
fuck
best deputy,
is
man. Don't
Bucket
listen to the
talking
hater.
more than you?
Because
Literally.
it's having to do with
You have to
business
fucking explain.
and the
Right.
dealerships and such.
What are his
and
credentials to be an advisor?
What is done within
Thank
the city
you.
restaurants and mechanics?
Don't listen to
Personally,
Dan.
Business.
He can't even spell.
personally, I think you should just
yeah.
step down and let the actual mayor talk when he's back from his holiday. Because quite frankly,
That's
I think
not
you two
how
have
that
fucked
works.
this up.
would bitch that it
Yeah.
That's your opinion. But at the end of the day,
Yeah.
we were part of the party. And in the event that something happens, somebody has to step in. That is
Wait,
us.
so but you're changing everything that's already been done by Hatchie and Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
You're
haven't
just
done
doing
that.
it your
Hatchie and Dan. What
own.
was done by Hatchie and Dan that we're
You are
undoing?
just
Give me an
trying to
example.
control everything.
Unless
Give me
it's
an
your
example.
You're
Hold
literally
on.
playing God.
Hold on. Give me an example of what we're undoing that Hatchie and Dan
Well,
specifically
you
did.
haven't
Give me-
given us an example
give me
of your
an example.
We
notes.
haven't
pay
done
rise.
anything.
Give me an example of something that we're undoing that Hatchie and Dan
Taxes.
specifically did.
the wages.
Taxes, wages,
Yeah, the
No, no, no,
wages,
that was done by
everything.
Wolfenstein.
have
And
it
she
That
open
was
wanted to
done by
keep it like
Wolfenstein.
that.
So
They all
Hatchie
wanted
and
to
Dan,
keep
what
it like
Hatchie and
that.
Dan done that we are undoing.
wages, taxes, business.
Wages were set by Wolfenstein. Once again, wages were set by Wolfenstein.
Which they were.
Please give me an example of something that we're changing that Hatchie and Dan did.
Wages were just
restaurant
up
wages.
for your party.
Restaurant wages were something that was projected by me, that was pushed by me, that was ultimately coming forward for me.
So why are you bringing them down?
What did Hatchie and Dan do that we are undoing?
Okay,
So
then
he's
why are you
shitting on
bringing
his
them
own
down?
party.
Yeah, you're shitting on yourself then.
Yeah.
No, hold on. You brought. Hold on.
No.
You brought
You
the
said
restaurant
that
wages
I'm
up,
doing
and you're
Hatchie
bringing
and
them
Dan.
down.
I just want to say, obviously, unless it's your friends that are buying the cars, you don't give a shit about anyone. Thank you.
First of all,
That's fake.
Again,
That's
we have not
lies.
had
Facts,
access to
facts.
the dealerships.
It
We
is
have not
facts.
had access to funds to stop this stuff.
You just said you did.
Anybody? Dude, against Hatchie and Dan, they were the ones.
You literally
that
said
for
you
the
were
last
going
year
down
was
for
charged
some
against
reason.
us.
I'm just trying to help move this along.
Just no, it's okay.
Also, let me get a picture. I need to sell that.
Okay, can we get the next one? Who wants to ask a question?
Me.
Rather than people shouting at.
Okay,
me,
I'll
what's
also
fine.
talking. Alrighty, so first and foremost, I think it's already public that we make the most money in the city for our whatever hourly pay you want to call it. With that in mind, reducing it down to $3,000. Mind you, we have to pay for equipment. Some of that equipment ranges from $10,000 per item that has a chance of not even us having to buy it again the next day. In addition to that, I mean, we also pay for our own fuel, our own vehicles, servicing as well. So therefore, our own takeaway is just a few $100. So therefore, do you think it's really worth slashing our pay when we have to pay for 99% of our expenses?
So this is something that, if that's stuff that you want to talk about, again, why have you guys not reached out to me?
But why do we have to reach out to you?
Because I'm not a fucking mind reader. I can't
Okay,
read
but
your
you came to
minds.
our office and you're the one who stated what was going on. We're not there to, at that point, tell you no. We're going to let you do it, and we'll deal with it.
Yeah, my point is, if you guys said that the reason PD aren't getting on duty is because of money, we'd give you money, and we've done that. If you said
Not
PD
really.
aren't getting on duty because we got to pay for our gas, then guess what? We could throw you a little extra money for bonuses or shit that you done. If you're saying that the reason we're not getting on duty is because we lose too much of our shit and we got to keep paying for it out of our own pockets, guess what? You could start working with your guys and say, all right, we're going to keep a record of this, and we're going to reimburse you from the government for the stuff that you had to lose.
My thing
If
is,
these are,
at the same time, if you're the
I wanna
government,
finish-
you
can I
should
finish my
also
sentence?
make the effort to come to
readers.
speak to us.
But again,
You should
we're
come
not
to
mind
speak to
readers.
us.
It goes both ways. You can pick up
You
the
say
phone
you're the
too.
People's Party, and you're not.
Well, you can clock in, but we're all arguing.
Thank you for the moment. First of all,
Oh, yeah, we're already brought down there, dude.
People's Party was
Yeah, our wages are
campaign
big.
ran by somebody
Yeah.
who
I'll tell you everything comes in front of
something
City
else.
Hall, I'll tell you.
Someone else got that.
Okay, well,
I
it's
don't
not
know. It's
necessarily
a
something
plan
else.
at this point.
Second of all,
That's fine. I have loads.
what was done by somebody
Do you guys want some food
is
over here?
not us,
Oh yeah, I need some food.
okay?
just let you know
We
it is
did not find
very
out
urgent.
this
Put $4 on the floor,
until
you
we
guys
were
can
put
take 2
into
each.
this role.
Okay.
What
If
did you not
being
find out?
contacted, I would gladly sit down with you and Harry.
No, I'm asking you right now. What did you
DMS,
find out?
everybody
What did
else
you
to
find
find
out when
out
you
what
took
they want.
office? What did you find when you took office? What did you find out?
About what specifically?
What I'm
You know,
asking.
no, fuck that. Hold on. I want to get back to the original question. You said that PD aren't getting on duty because of all that stuff again, but like you have not reached out and said that that's the problem. So
It's
if you would have,
multiple-
we
but
would have
my
been able
thing
to
is,
work with you.
Why should
You
we
don't- we
have to
just-
reach out when you guys are the
Why should we
people
have
who
to?
control
Okay,
the
so like,
money?
let's say you go to a restaurant, right, and you order something, you hated it. Should we call up every person that's ever been to a restaurant and be like, "How was your food? Did you enjoy your food?" For every single person, or should we wait for the people that
I don't
had a bad
understand the
experience to
relevance
call
of
out?
what you're saying.
Okay, so
It's
at
very
the-
relevant.
It's relevant in the way that, like,
Not
if you
really.
don't speak up, we don't know there's something to be spoken on. We
I also want to
cannot
make it
read
very
your
obvious
minds.
for the people.
I'll go to
Make it very
next
obvious
up.
for the
That is
people.
true.
Recently,
No,
we got we
I've
actually
always
got.
had the
I'm on it.
capability of getting in touch with him and asking him stuff, so you guys should have.
Definitely.
It's not that. It's the fact that we are. Why do we have to be the ones to ask them? They should be coming
Are
out
you
of
a
good
fucking
faith
department,
to us.
Dan? Why are you pretending like you're a civilian, though? You're fucking PD department with the government, bro. What the fuck are you?
How?
You're pretending like you're a
How?
civilian, like he needs to
How?
call you and
How?
ask you how you doing.
But at this end of the day, it shouldn't be our effort. We are already doing.
Why are you working together? You're the ops with him. Why are you saying like, why are you pretending like you guys aren't
We're
ops
doing
with him?
100 of other things. We are managing court cases, doing all of the other subpoenas
Yeah,
and
but
stuff
you're
like
all
that.
the same egg. You're not like a fucking local fucking civilian.
We have
from the
so much
streets.
shit to deal with.
I don't understand what you're saying, but they should be out of their hearts, out of their good faith.
It doesn't matter, Winston. Winston, we have that much shit to deal with on a daily basis. fucking criminal just like you.
So why the fuck do I need expungement? And why is it 3 people to ask? What? But you're part of them. Why are you pretending like you're a random person?
We have no say in what the government does.
Yeah.
You'd have a lot of say in what they done. I don't understand it.
How?
That makes no sense.
When
so
you guys
so if I have expungement, why do I need your fucking approval?
You want to do today?
You don't need our approval. We send them records.
Did we say
Bullshit.
yes or no to it?
Yes, it is.
No, we send them records.
No, you need your
proclaiming-
expungement.
He is proclaiming that we control.
No, we send them
have a say
records
in
and
what
they
you guys
check if it's
decide.
been a 1 month
that is
since
not
you
so.
last got
I mean,
arrested.
if you come up to us and say, hey, we need more money for this, we need something for that, we need to fix this problem, guess what? We're going to do our best to work with you.
Not my question.
Well, then
For
what's
the
the
experiment,
question?
we send their
What's your
charges,
question?
total fine, total
We
time.
control what
Yes.
you guys
No,
do.
go ask Harold.
With your salaries. Did we
What
say
do you mean?
no,
I do
cannot do that?
expungements.
We have
I
no
posted the
say
best- I think I
in what
posted
you
the best
guys
thing for
choose.
this
Ask
for
Harry
you.
right now. We just send them fines and times. That's it.
If you would have voiced an opinion,
We
then
don't
yes,
approve
we would take
void
it into consideration.
expungement.
That's why we came to you guys
You have to approve
beforehand.
expungement.
If you would have
But
said,
you have
hey,
to- you're like
this is
the-
a detriment
so let me
to
ask you
the
this.
It's not our say.
No, we don't. We
Well,
don't
you
give
can't-
expungements. We
just
get
like
to
I
give
can't.
an opinion on it.
going to them
can
instead.
let us know your concerns.
No, that's
That's
not
the
true.
whole
Exactly.
point.
how that works.
If you
You
have
should
a
be coming to
concern,
us
you
as
need to
well.
come and
We've-
ask.
We've already stated
If you
multiple
wanna put an
times that we would
expungement in, I'll
appreciate
tell you
funding
right
from
now,
you
we'll
guys.
say yes,
You
and
guys
I am
stopped
with-
our bonuses
it doesn't bother us. It'll be
to
up to DOJ,
afford
not us.
cameras that we
Yeah,
still
you know
get
who
to
that
see.
benefits? You know who that benefits? That benefits the entire
Everybody.
PD department. That means
Everybody
you
in
can
the
now
city.
see
Our main
vehicles
task
Everybody
is
in the
that
city.
your total
pulled up at
fine and total
robbery.
time.
That means you
Everybody
can
in the
now
city,
see
it benefits.
outfits of things that you would not have been
everybody
able
in
to
the
see.
city.
Can you just stop talking for a second, please? You're talking about
Then
the
what's the
camera
point in
system.
having
The camera
the-
system is something that the PD needs, because how many stores
triangle,
get hit and
whatever
you
it
guys show
was,
up and there's
like
nobody
you got
fucking there and you have no
DOJ.
idea.
That's for-
That gives you a
have-
massive insight to lead in investigations. You
That's
can start
for
looking at
legislation and
cars,
stuff.
That's what I
plates,
mean. You're all part of
outfits.
the government.
That gives
You're
you
all
guys
together.
a
You're the
huge
odds
fucking
together.
advantage, right? So why should you have had to pay for it? Because you're the
Yeah,
only
exactly.
one that benefits from it.
So what-
Criminals will
so
pay
you
out
got-
the
They are
taxes
gonna get
they
paid.
pay.
Dan's-
Right? It
so
hurts.
Dan's
That
fucking
half
point
This is
makes no
ridiculous.
sense.
Why would they pay for it? It would make no sense. But guess what? They still paid for it with their tax dollars.
So that's what I'm saying.
So
that's
likewise,
my point.
like,
Like,
there are
we're
things that
paying
we have to do.
just like a local
we
fucking
can't pay
mechanic.
for it with bonuses that you took off us. Thanks.
That's literally what I
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
You proceeded to go over that.
You're running from questions.
But
You took
the
our
question was
bonuses
about-
away to fund something.
But again,
Once again,
you
you are
had
taking
bonuses
away the
and you
money.
still had no active PD.
You've
So what the
given
hell
us-
is the
You've
problem?
given us bonuses one
need out
time to hand out, and that was after.
And from what I've heard, the previous
court case.
administration also gave the PD multiple
No,
bonuses
multiple,
on things.
multiple. I've said you've given it once. They've actually given us funding, unlike you guys.
Have you asked? Because as
Well,
far as
and
I
I
know,
think
Hey,
we
we
didn't
have.
to ask.
We have.
We didn't have to ask for the other one because
You
they knew
didn't
what
have
they
to
were
ask. Well, how the
doing.
fuck do we know
I
what you
think I'm
guys
just gonna
want?
have
Again,
fun
we're
on
not
Birdie with
moderators,
this.
man.
You guys are.
We asked.
You don't have
Dude, look
to.
at Birdie.
You guys should
Did
know
you see
what to
the
do
last-
out of
Listen,
good
you're
faith.
supposed to be
Did you see what I
the
posted beforehand?
guy in
Not even
charge,
mayoral party.
equal with Harry over there.
You should
And
open
you're
that up
sitting
and
here
see, and
acting
see
like
what that
you've never
rabbit's
seen
pointing
her
at.
titties before.
Oh my gosh!
Like, you're
Once
like,
again,
oh my God,
you're
look,
coming
look,
after
look,
my
this is
Can we
character.
just move on from that question? There's lots of people that like to ask.
Yeah, I'm not asking
All
any
the
more
questions. He's
I'm
not
sorry.
actually doing anything.
Joke. Once again.
Hi.
How do they always do that? How do they?
Is this
always
thing
fucking do
working?
that? Every single time I bring up an issue, they come over here and attack my character.
Hi.
They're
So,
just running from that.
I have a couple of questions, okay?
Just remember that. You look good.
It's more of like a two-part question. So, first of all,
Talking out of his fucking ass like
how much money does the government employees make?
talking about how I have a fucking opinion
So
on what they
when
do.
we first got into office, we were
Hey,
making
maybe put the right
200,000
license plate when you're stopping
which sounds
somebody.
like a hell of a lot of money.
Still got
until
found
you
guilty for
realize the
charge.
number
Yeah,
of
you're
man
telling
hours
Winston.
that go in behind the
Can
scenes.
run a department.
I love
Still
this.
got-
Like I've said
still got
before,
charged
if
guilty.
I went
Can
up to my
write
oil
a
rig,
license plate.
I could pull in easily
still
$500,000.
lost out
I'm not asking about your oil rig
Asked if
bucket.
he had to
No,
shoot.
but my point is,
He
you're
already
asking
ends-
about money
already said.
as if that's some massive fucking thing, right?
Well, no, I
Like
haven't
it's some
finished my
massive inspiration.
I haven't finished my thing just yet. I was asking about your
then,
guys'
sorry.
wages because you're lowering every other sector's wages. Are you lowering your own to match that?
They make 200K a week.
You don't have a say in this,
I
Charlotte.
will
But they
happily
said that
lower
3
my
times.
money if that's what it if that would please the people. No.
Like they thought of it.
It's 200K a week that I get. And I'm telling you right now, I have to talk to this mechanic.
200K a week for doing fuck all. You guys aren't doing anything. You're making
I'm trying to make
200K.
rent and make sure that I have a place to actually go home to. And no, it's not a
100
big-ass
hours.
fucking house.
No one working
It's
at a
house
restaurant or a
in
mechanic
Rockford.
earns 200K a week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no one does that.
That's
You're
100
s-
hours.
Not
So I'm
most
doing
most of
that
PD doesn't earn 200k a week
while
either.
You're
donating
sitting
to
there
folks
doing
that need
nothing,
money.
making 200k.
So that's where my money
Only
is
people who
going.
do a lot of hours do.
Right. Okay.
I am
So
sitting now.
speaking-
Right now, I'm sitting at $7,000
Y'all
per month.
broke.
And so when I get out of here, I either have to work at the mechanic shop or a trucking job in order to make sure
Maybe that'll be a better
that I
job
have rent
cost than being a
for a
mayor.
studio
Shut your face, you.
I'm so
and
glad they
for
don't have any
the
involvement
What do you
in
mean?
Horizon.
You're
house
always
that I live
broke,
in.
Ralph.
Right.
Yeah, you always complain
Okay.
you've got no money.
So you make 200k a week.
Can relate to what you guys are going
So
through.
to put that 200k into perspective for you,
Good for you.
when we had access to the financials of the city, the police department and the EMS together were pulling in about let's say $10 million a week
Yeah,
worth
but that's as a
of
whole.
expenses, and per week they were making about, together you're talking about 800k. So you're talking about spending $10 million and making 800k. So when you're talking about $200,000, let's say between the four of us, let's say it's $1 million a week, and you're talking about,
What do you want?
you know, expenses beyond that. That's just PD and EMS. You add in the restaurants and the mechanics, you're talking upwards of $15 to $20 million. So
Okay.
when you're talking about, you know, what we're earning to keep things running behind the scenes, it's kind of a drop in the bucket. You're talking
Okay.
But what
less
about
than
PDHR
10%
team?
of
But
anything.
but here's the thing though. It is up until very recently that the PDHR and all of that have been getting extra money for doing our work,
I had a press for it.
for doing additional work on top of the standard police work that we
Yeah,
additionally
and we
have
have
to
worked
do.
with you guys to be able to make it possible so that that can happen.
Right, I understand that. Right, I'm moving on to my next part now. So you're lowering everyone's wages by 20%, and you're lowering the cars' prices by 20%. So if you're doing that, shouldn't there be money left over to keep the wages where they were if you have enough money to lower the price of cars? Shouldn't there be money left
so
over?
What you must have missed early on is that when we reduced things, the margins on the cars stayed the same.
Okay.
Yes, the price got cheaper, but the margin's still the same. So if we made 100,000 before, we're still making 100,000.
Okay, so if the margins are the same, if the margins are... Look, I'm speaking. If the margins are the same, why do you need to lower anything at all if you're making the exact same amount of money as you was before?
The city is in a deficit. We are pulling more money than we are bringing in, which means something has to reduce
Okay.
in order to lower that deficit. That's the whole problem.
Who
I
has
don't
put the
understand
city in...
how much clearer I could make it.
Who has put the city into a deficit? Because the last government never had an issue with keeping everything as it was. They kept wages stable and all the prices stayed stable, and they never once had to lower our wages.
So to give you the insight into that, there was obviously an initial rush of cars because not a single person in the city had a car. So there is a physical need for everybody to rush out and purchase a car. On top of that, they had lots of money coming in from farms, and that has been gone basically since we got into office. So a major financial revenue stream that they had access to was not available to us because of the fact that changes were made before our administration started that dried up that entire market. So you took out an entire leg of our revenue stream that we've been struggling without. We've managed to get by as long as we can, but with the inflated demand, we finally hit a tipping point with all these businesses and stuff running under new operators that are opening up, that draw has raised to a point where it is outweighing what's coming in. Again, I cannot change how things are. The money coming in is the money coming in. The money going out is the money going out. Something has to change or it is in a deficit. There's literally nothing else I can say that will change that. We can argue about all day about where it came from, how it came there. I've put multiple things in place to try to earn more money for the city. Some of those things are still in the works, but again, it's not there today. It's not going to be there overnight, and this is something that has to be addressed today so that tomorrow we don't have an issue.
Okay,
I don't
but
know how much more clear I can make that. I'm apologizing if I'm not making sense, but like I just don't know how much simpler I can make it.
As a pillar of power, what I can say is the last government did have revenue streams that were pretty inflated.
See,
and
Dan,
some of
pillar
those
of
have been
power.
adjusted just to stay on.
You're a pillar of power, Dan.
right, but that's not the
They will need to adjust to account for that.
Why you keep talking?
However, what I will say is there are also people that I see every day checking dealerships, so I don't know if that demand's gone down. However, what I will say is that the previous government did have a lot of income coming from other revenue streams that may no longer be there.
Do you want to know what those other revenue streams are? Because I can speak firsthand, because I was the one doing it under Mr. Wolfenstein.
Scammer!
That was
I want to hear.
First time scammer.
Go on, Seth.
That was stocking dealerships. We stocked dealerships. We put this sounds like a lot of money. We put 13 million into a dealership. Do you know what our return on that was?
Probably like 30 something.
Almost 30 million.
Yep.
Yeah.
That went
Now, like,
straight
I've seen
back
the
into the
numbers.
city.
But
why
my
aren't
point
why aren't
is,
you guys stocking the dealerships?
Yeah,
that is a question
nobody
I've been
listening to
asking
Bucket's
since
point,
we got
though?
into office. I could show you text proof that I've been asking about restocks. I've been pushing for it. I do not have access to the city's financials. Murphy told me that I cannot touch the banks. So if there's no money in the dealerships, I cannot physically push it out. If I've seen money in dealers, I push stuff out. I've pushed time and time again. We need to push more cars. But guess what has not happened? Car restocks have not happened. Guess
earlier
what?
whenever you
Hatchie and Dan are out. Lexi and I are here. We're trying to change that. We're trying to push cars. But again, I was a consultant. Lexi was second. If Dan said no, then we couldn't fucking push it. So at the end of the day, I agree. More cars needed to be sold. They were not sold. They were not being imported. We were focused on the larger projects. Yes, they were fun, larger projects for the people, but they were not money-generating projects. We're at a point now where no matter what happens, something has to change because we are in this position. And that's what we're trying to do today. So should things have been done differently? Probably. Would I have done things differently? Absolutely. But we're here where we're at. And complaining about it's not going to change where we're at.
So what you're saying is you're blaming.
Just real quick, Harvey.
So what you can I just say what I'm saying, please? So what you're saying is you're blaming the rest of your party because someone made a bad mistake on funding a racetrack.
I wouldn't
No,
say it's
the
a mistake.
racetrack was
I think that
funded
those
in
things
the
are definitely
previous
needed.
administration.
My point is, I have pushed for things in the past before the restaurant workers got all up in arms about the whole tax situation. I was pushing to try to get restaurants more money for weeks. And if restaurants would have got pushed with higher raises, then that would have solved that entire scenario before it happened. There are things that I've tried to push behind the scenes that I physically do not have the power to change. And now that we actually have the ability to do things, we're trying to do the best that we can. It doesn't matter how we got here or why. You know, we can blame our administration. We can blame the previous administration. At the end of the day, we're at where we're at. We have to deal with what we got to deal with. And it is what it is. It has to happen. Lexi and I could step down, let whoever the fuck else run it, but the numbers are the numbers. It's not going to change anything.
Right. I've got no more questions. I can't be bothered. I tell you, chat.
I will confirm.
So goddamn negative, man.
I will also confirm that these guys don't have access to some of the computer stuff. It's locked behind a password that only.
Hell, you're talking to that guy. It's like a brick wall.
They are.
Lexi has it, just not down.
You're doing great.
Thanks, man.
Lexi can restock dealerships.
Up until like a week ago, I didn't have access to all this, so I didn't see how it was run. I am now learning about this.
It's a poorly run government. That's what it is, chat.
When it comes to restock.
I'm so sorry.
The thing is, I did have more to ask, but everyone else had asked it before I'd gone up.
Alright, who wants to put like 10k on him glazing?
There should be a certain amount.
That's why I was flapping there a little bit. Because everything else I wanted to ask had already been asked.
I'm not one side anymore.
One car in the city. Again, up until a week ago, we had no access to.
Alright, if you guys are fed up with this, we're heading down to MRPD to take signatures, by the way.
We're all leaving. If you want to come down to
I'm heading
MRPD, we'll
down.
see you there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there any PD cars still here?
Yeah.
Mine should be up front.
I think they're just upset.
Okay, I'm gonna ride with you, Jorge.
Is everyone coming?
Right?
No,
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
It's not. I think you guys are doing.
I'm not there,
great.
but I have a question.
I have a question. Do you guys think you could? Allegedly, there's a black market. Oh, can you guys affect the prices on that by 20% too?
I have no idea what the fuck that
Oh,
is.
there was one question I should have. Winston is just. He's just asking stupid shit to make Bucket seem better.
Because they're all friends. That's why he's defending him. Because
Yep.
they're friends. They're deflecting every single question that gets asked to them.
Let's rename it to the Friends Party.
It's okay, guys. I've never seen titties.
Whoa.
It's one of the points he made. I've never seen titties.
If there's anyone at the city hall that needs a ride back, let me know.
The PD's all like being all like, because Dan's a pillar of power and he doesn't know he's a pillar of power, and he was just saying like he was like a local civilian. If you they're saying.
So what happens now? Are we getting on duty or are we just basically on strike?
I don't know, personally, I don't know how much my clock allows.
Fucking hell.
Show me your ID, please.
I don't have it on me.
Spell out the first name.
Jorge space Ball.
Alright, and sign here for me, please.
Yeah. I had to listen to him talk absolutely.
Sign the paper to get rid of the dictator.
Defunding everyone. But I bet you any money he wasn't.
Should I just create a
planning
separate
on
line?
defunding himself.
I already signed it.
Yeah,
I was the
I'll email
first
you,
one
I'll email
to.
you the thing, hold on.
Yep.
And why the fuck was Bucket?
I already signed it. I was the first person to suggest it.
Yeah. What the fuck? Oh, because it's business.
Hey, just think.
Hello,
back to the
Billy.
debate. Think back to the debate when he couldn't answer a physical question, he would attack your
Okay,
person.
let's get a line for those of you who haven't signed it and want to sign it. Line up in front of me and Owen here, please.
Honestly, it just reminded me of Keir Starmer. I'm not.
Hey, Owen. Alright, just come this way to me or split up.
Next person, please.
Right, let's get a photo.
I'm not sure if you got my name down your foot. Just give me one
yeah,
second
you're on
while
there.
I'm opening something.
Okay, thank you.
Who's next, please? Name?
Leo.
Sorry?
Leo.
Leo, what's your full name?
Leo Smith.
Walter, yeah?
Okay, please sign here.
Walter, sign the clipboard.
I already signed it.
Alright, good boy. Next.
Thank you very much. Who's next, please?
Robert McNally. McNelly, yeah?
Okay, Lester, please sign here.
Yep. Oh my god.
Okay, thank you very much. Who's next, please?
Alright, sign the board. Next. Come on, flashlight.
Thank you, Bryson.
Sign the
Sign here for
clipboard.
me, please.
Just sign the clipboard. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Do we need to go clock out?
I don't really care.
Hey man, just milk their money.
Milk
That's
it
a
while
good
we've still
point.
got it.
That's a
Just
good
keep
point.
milking it. Keep milking it.
I'm on the
Still
teat
got
here.
people I need to get signed here.
I'm on the teat trying to get some money.
Share your thoughts and stuff like that, alright? It is your right.
Come down to
Also,
MRPD, talk to either me or
if you're
Seth and get
tweeting
a
out,
signature
say,
down for them getting
say,
impeached.
if you want to peacefully protest, since it's your right, head to Legion Square.
Alright, bye-bye.
Okay.
Yeah, all good.
I've already sent the others to Legion Square to peacefully protest.
Just waiting here for other people.
Yeah, that's fine.
You still clocked in, Dan?
Yeah, I'm fucking milking my
Milk
paycheck.
them, yeah, milk them.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna say, go get
post it
stuff
one more
clocked in.
time to come down to MRPD to sign the impeachments.
I'll good,
Okay,
Michael. You ever
there's a
go on?
tweet out.
Should we not go sit in Legion with all the protesting?
Yeah, you
No,
can. if
because
you want.
it'll make it. Yeah, you can do that, but for
You can argue,
impeachment
but those
signing, it'll be
who
a
are
bit
getting the
difficult.
signings, yeah.
It'd be a bit of a.
Oh,
mess.
I haven't signed, so let me sign.
Come here,
Actually, no,
Dan.
I can't sign. I'm a.
Why
fuck.
can't you?
Yes, you
I'm a
can.
pillar.
Dan, you can sign. Harry signed.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh,
Come
then,
here.
yeah,
sign. Just touch the.
I didn't touch the clipboard.
Touch the
Yeah,
clip.
your fingerprints.
So,
are more than enough.
Jorge, are you joining us on this strike this time?
Let me touch the clipboard. Oh my god. Oh.
That did not sound weird at all.
fuck you looking at, Green?
Alright, there we go.
I'm looking at you with that fucking little weird hat on.
Don't call it weird.
Why? What's he gonna do?
I'm
It's
surprised
just
that
they can't understand that maybe they shouldn't.
the
We shouldn't have to be the people that goes out and say, "Hey, we need money."
Hey, Walter, I'm gonna have to arrest you for having a fake beard.
Wow, man, I don't have a fake deal. By the way, I'm surprised that Jorge is
You know,
signing the impeachment.
If I'm not
Because
mistaken,
he wants
Hattie
to
should
go on
become the
duty.
You signed it, Jorge?
Therefore, we'd be like,
Yeah, I
oh,
already
we need some
signed it.
money and some
You
bucks.
signed it,
He
Gonzo?
was there when I did it, but that's what I did with Harry.
But I'm
But
saying,
yeah, no, I
Jorge
mean,
wanted
I
to
still
be
got
on
bonuses
duty
and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Well, as soon as you got it, I think it was the first day you came in.
Yeah,
I gave you a
got
bonus,
one.
didn't I?
Yeah.
Alright, what's your full name? Just sign the clipboard for me.
Okay, there we go.
Alright, thank you.
This is
Alright, you're
something.
signed up.
All right, I will be back.
Oh my god, so many calls coming in, but I'm not getting paid 20% now.
Hola, I'm here for my welfare check, fools.
wrong place, man.
Who's got the
Onda?
money?
This is
What's
not
going
City
on
Hall.
here?
This is not City Hall.
We're taking signatures for impeaching the government.
Do you want to sign?
I guess before I get money.
No, you don't get any money for signing, no.
It's to impeach
That's
the
not good
government.
luck. You see, this briefcase I have in my
like
hand
being
here,
peaceful.
this briefcase I have in my hand here, this used to be full of money, but now it's 20% lighter.
Damn.
Just look at it, it's 20% lighter.
You want some money? I got you.
Mine's heavier.
Look, it's 20% lighter than it used to be.
That's
Yeah,
sad.
take shit, fool.
It's gonna get 5% lighter each week as well, it's sad.
I'll sign in. La Hachiro.
She gave you a coin.
Okay.
Oh, you
Just,
can put your
sign the
fingerprint as like
clipboard
a
for me.
yeah, put like a hot Cheeto print. Yeah,
Thank
there
you.
you go.
You're good. You'll be signed up.
Thank you.
Shit, I'm rich.
Loca, loca,
Oh wait,
loca.
oh, have you seen the little marker on it?
Yeah.
I'll be back in a minute, I need to go down to evidence. I've just been handed stolen goods.
Hold on.
It's fine.
Oh, I am on state job, evidence doesn't work.
That nice, right?
Where do you want me to put it?
Go put it in evidence.
Fucking throw it upstairs. Who cares?
Alongside, go. I've got everyone's pickaxes and shovels.
Who cares?
Let's see. Can I do the trick shot of a lifetime?
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it. I got it. I got it.
No.
Don't worry.
Valentina Morena
You fucking
de
broke
la Cruz.
Harvey.
Oh,
Harvey, you broke the fucking
Oh my
wall.
god, you did!
that's a shame.
I am here to sign.
Harvey.
The government have to buy us a new one, aren't they?
Larry Miller.
Back up,
Common
Harvey.
spelling.
Can I throw it up there again?
Okay,
Let's
Larry,
trick
can you
shot.
sign here on the clipboard?
So obviously people don't get confused who they sign up to.
Harvey, how did you do that?
Fuck.
Thank you very
Oh.
much.
Why is it so bouncy?
No worries.
Harvey.
It's fine, it's fine. I got an idea.
What the fuck? You Spider-Man.
Hello, you want to sign? I guess not.
I think it's one of them.
What are we signing?
Oh,
This is impeachment. Signing an impeachment order for the government.
I aimed wrong.
How does that help me?
It impeaches the current government
I
and
mean,
gets,
do
gets a new
you
party in.
Do you want PD around?
Maybe.
Then sign the
You sign it, yeah.
I think shit.
I'm gonna apply to the police department.
You do that. I think it was quite evident who that was.
There we go.
But I don't want to embarrass you guys. I would be the best officer ever, you know.
Yeah?
Yeah. You want me to prove it?
Spider-Man.
What?
He makes no
See,
sense, I tell you that.
see, that would be assault. See? I know 2-ball.
Geronimo!
Damn.
Goverment
strong.
Finally learned to jump.
I'm a ball knower.
The frog is jumping now.
Shut the hell up.
We on vacation. We're gonna go out there.
Walter. My name is Harvey Goody, and I am armed and can be
Whoa,
dangerous.
whoa!
You saw it, MRPD?
He's pulling.
Deal with it.
Yes.
Don't worry. I think I'm stuck with the surfboard.
That's good. I hope it hurts you.
First LSPD fucking surfboard unit, man. Go get him.
He's gonna go surfing on the waves. But he'll break the surfboard because he's heavy as fuck.
Have you seen yourself?
Fucked up.
I have.
At least I don't touch my head.
Oh wait, Walter. Oh,
what the fuck are you doing to me?
What the fuck are you doing?
Come on, Walter. We'll take you down to cells.
I'm gonna put my car in the garage.
Yeah.
Why? If they steal it, the government has to buy us new ones. Oh, what the fuck? This is not weird at all. Put me down, Walter. What the fuck? Yeah, no thanks.
You packing a vacation, Harvey?
Yep.
Harry, by saying there's a lot of people on the list.
Oh,
that
what
does
the
not
heck?
sound
Um.
What'd you say? 22 people on the list. Harry, I'm messing around. He was like, "Oh, there's a load,
I am
loads of people
Superman.
on the list right now."
Heat vision.
What the hell?
Pretty decent amount of people on there.
Heat vision.
I can't tell you that. It's confidential.
Go sign the petition.
Inside.
Go sign the petition already. Go sign the petition.
Like, what's the... What side do you want? Do you want my official commissioner position, or...?
Commissioner
Harry.
position and citizen.
Harry, give us your
Yeah.
blunt, no fucks
Yeah,
give
give us your
answer,
yeah.
please.
Give us your usual, just fucking spiel.
From a commissioner point of view, they have to balance the books in some way. This is ultimately an unfortunate situation that they found themselves in, and they're looking to repair it. From a Harry K point of view, they done fucked up. They're all fucking idiots, and I don't know why we voted them in the first place.
Yeah, we should have all voted Seth.
I said this was gonna happen. I even promoted.
Officially,
I
though.
told everybody to vote Seth. Yep.
I mean,
Officially, my standpoint, I
unofficially-
can't tell you mine, so.
Harry, I got a question though. At this current rate, how fucked is the city?
I can tell you that unless we
I can tell
subpoena
you.
anything.
It's fucked.
Yeah, these guys
They're
have
in a
got more.
deficit.
These guys have got more experience than we do because
to be
they
completely-
were.
Yeah, Seth, what's your opinion on the current
Larry,
To be
state of
completely
affairs?
honest with you, the best person to
they-
ask you is Seth.
They have dug themselves too deep into a hole. They're now trying to fight fires, and they're panicking, and they are fucking up. I say
How-
they. My opinion. I'm not blaming Bucket for any of this because he is not the mayor. Our mayor is he's gone. He's nowhere to be seen. He's hiding behind doors. Bucket is unfortunately in a position where he's just being the face of the party at this moment. But I think Dan and Hatchie are being cowards. You know, they're letting their other party members take the slack for these shitty decisions they're having to make.
All their friends have got cars.
Yeah,
all
but
their
this
friends
is-
have got houses.
This is what Bucket
and
wanted.
the rest of
Bucket
us
wanted to run a party.
left fend for ourselves.
Regardless of if Bucket wanted to run a party or wanted to run a shadow government,
I mean, he kind of has to now because they've run
he
away.
has to. Yeah, because the mayor's run away. If he's
Isn't that reason to impeach?
Yeah, but isn't that Lexi's job because she's the deputy mayor and she didn't seem to speak much.
I mean, I asked her when everyone left. I asked her if you know, the fact that she only had access to all the government stuff basically for a week now. You know, as a deputy mayor, you kind of should have had that way before, and she agreed. And I think in that case, you're kind of looking at an impeachment because it's you know, just the mayor deciding a lot of things, having access to a lot of things, messing up in many different ways. I mean, you know, they tried to please the people, but by doing that, they have dug themselves in such a hole that they've now, you know, had to cut wages and kind of everything's going to shit. And I think, to be honest, even the wages cut, one second, even the wages cut isn't the biggest deal. The biggest deal, I think, is the car market being as fucked as it is. Because you can't really revert that. You can't take back cars that people already own. You can't,
agree.
You know.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna put this out there, right? And Harry can tell you this as well. I've reached out multiple times, not only to Lexi but to Bucket, about concerns that people have had, complaints that have come forward to DOJ.
Oh, that car's on fire.
I've expressed those concerns along with everything else to them. They expressed those concerns to Dan, and in this case, from my standpoint, Hashi came to his defense, and they didn't do anything until it blew up the last time when there was a partial impeachment that could have happened. And here again, they're nowhere to be found, and again, it's blowing up, and the two others are taking
the brunt of it, right?
You're interrupting me, Lester. I'm gonna smack you.
Please.
So, can we per se say that it might be impartial to start the impeachment process yet again?
Well,
you haven't signed,
in this
you
case,
just
that's why
everybody's here.
Yes,
Sign the
In
petition.
this case, they're all signing. There's no reason not to. I can assure you, it's one of the reasons why I spoke. That they didn't know about they couldn't change the import prices. That's not something they have control over, and the fact that they don't have access to the books. No. I mean the import coming in, no matter what.
Yeah. No, they.
Yeah, but they can adjust how much they earn from it.
They've talked about that and had it reduced.
Yep, they can.
They also confirmed that within that meeting that it actually got
And
reduced.
they did.
I can also confirm that, you know, just stocking the cars that people want is obviously gonna screw up more than just that. Because I mean, you know, when the W
from
party
my
first
standpoint,
started
they
out,
told me they originally, from my standpoint, I was told they can't adjust the import price at all.
They physically can't, but they sat down with Murphy and then negotiated it.
Yeah, and they got it sorted. They did confirm that in that meeting. What I will say, however, is not only did they then do that, they then reduced the prices of vehicles overall. And I mean, as Larry said, they stock what people want. What happens there is everyone buys the vehicle they want there and then. They have no interest in actually going out to the market and buying other cars to then buy and trade and sell, and that fucks the market just as well. Like,
I mean, even from dealerships,
when it comes
you stuck
to
the bad cars first. You know,
Yeah.
people are gonna have, you know, because of the scarcity, they can't really have a choice. You kind of
People
force
buy
them
them.
into that position.
they trade them into the economy.
I can understand that. When it comes down to what they have access to, I can assure you this: at one point they had quite a bit of access, and then
Access over
it
there,
was
setting
stripped
fires.
from them.
He's trying to act like he's cool.
What was he trying to do?
Trying to set fire to a PD car.
He was pouring gasoline on the Hellfire.
Right, I'm gonna go get rid of it.
Around it. So cool. Let's get everyone's cars put away, please.
What the fuck just happened?
Someone tried to set this on fire.
Oh. Would now be a bad time to ask for a ride along?
Yes, because no one's going out on patrol.
But I have.
Do I look like I'm in a PD uniform, Ian?
What?
Am I in a PD uniform?
No.
There you go.
But like, I need to get ride alongs done.
No one's. Is this trainee all good to clock in?
I don't think there's going to be anyone to take him on a ride along though.
No, I know that, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, there's no one doing ride-alongs or anything at the minute, mate.
Well, I guess I'll go fuck myself then.
Yep, enjoy. You go left or right hand?
I'm going straight.
Whoa.
What do you mean? What some of the A classes that they stocked too low. As of now, some A classes they put down to 325,000.
Wait, what?
Damn. So
Yeah, definitely true.
Murphy came in and suggested that to balance the economy and stop inciting riots of people that may have bought some of those cars at 550 or 600, that they rethink it.
Classes that cost more than that.
Yeah, my.
I love your shit, bro.
Yeah, this
you,
is
man.
what this is the front army
I like
that
yours.
fully fucked up the car market and the second-hand market.
Do you want an example of how they fucked up the car market? I'm not in a position to complain because I'm pretty well off with myself. I'm not struggling for money.
Yeah,
But
I'm thinking
I
everyone's
bought-
seeing something different to me.
I bought.
But in this case, Seth, you have the most experience with this. You did run with them, and you we never had a money problem.
I bought an S2R at 2 mil, and then I bought two S pluses at 1.5 to 1.6.
Well, so I bought a second-hand Formula vehicle down at the racetrack. I paid it for second-hand. I paid 1.1 million. I just out of curiosity, I went to the dealership to try and sell it back. They offered me 300k.
That's crazy.
What the fuck?
That's an 800k loss.
Yeah, fuck them up. Bear in mind, the original people may have paid 2 million or
Yeah,
2.8 million for some of those.
The original car was 2.1 million.
I mean, that's not even half of it. I think another
Currently,
thing
it's down to
is just
635k. If you
the
go
fact
to
that-
the dealership now, it's 635k to buy that car.
the fact that you also can't really sell that car to any other people. You have to
Yeah,
sell
no
it back
one's-
to
no
a
one's gonna buy
dealership
it,
is
right?
kind of a big problem as well, because it's the whole thing of people got the chance to buy the cars that they wanted. They now have those cars, and that's kind of what they're saying. There was a big influence in people buying a bunch of cars. Obviously, people didn't have cars. That was a big income for the W Party. But then now they've
I'm headed to a general store. I'm about to
killed
pass out.
their entire income by stocking all the stuff people wanted. So there's no more, future stocks to really be excited about because you already got the stuff that you wanted.
I mean, I've done it a few times, right? There was
Yeah,
multiple times when the W Party would go release a couple of cars people had want, and then a couple of cars people didn't want. I'd go down, realise there was a car that I wanted that was no longer in stock because people had bought it, and I'd buy something else anyway because I was there. And
I mean,
that
I
vehicle,
did
had
got
ended
one
up in
car
the economy,
out of them, to be honest, but yeah.
At the end of the day, I'm not gonna lie. I have to stay completely unbiased to the situation, but I can tell you during the situation, anytime we had any
I mean, I
successful running,
disagree on
Seth
that,
was
Rodney,
behind
because
them.
you are one of the three pillars, so you are
Yes, you are
welcome
allowed an
to
opinion. Yep.
an opinion on that. Just like I am. We've got to be
My thing-
professional in one sense, but we can make our opinions known.
In my opinion, I believe the party of Dan was a bad thing. At the end of
really
the
bad.
day, I won't lie. I've had my own issues. I've had that mayor specifically lie to me, which I might have been a little unprofessional and put it on blast, which Hatchie came and defended him for. I brought all these issues up. They failed to listen, and again, here it is. They failed to listen again, and the two people that are currently up there, I'm not gonna lie, they're taking a lot of shit for things that they're trying to fix
Yeah,
that they had no power to do. And when it really comes down to the two people to blame are Dan and Hatchie.
But then I will say as well is that in many cases that I've heard is it's not actually attacking them, but what their party has done and the party that they are also a part of. It's not. We're not attacking them in that case.
Exactly. I mean, that's the thing. So when I spoke to Bucket a little bit earlier, when that was going on, he felt like a lot of people were coming at him cross, not so much the party itself.
I think that's a frustration. I mean, I get it. You get it. You know, some DOJ fucks up. You get it. PD fuck up. I or Dan will generally get it, where people are frustrated, and it's not against us. It's against what our department's done, right?
Exactly.
I'm sure Ty get that. I'm sure Smithy gets that if EMS do something wrong. You know.
Yeah.
Sometimes it feels
my
like
whole
a personal
existence
attack,
is an issue.
But then you also have the shit that Bucket said that didn't help them by
Ty, you suck.
seeing half of the city are just lazy pieces of shit.
I do
like,
more than
how is that gonna help you?
Yeah,
that was a bit of a
And then stating that he can earn more money than anyone in this basically in the fucking city.
So
like,
people
I'm not being
took,
funny.
People kind of took that wrong.
I mean, how
I'm
can you
gonna
say that wrong? He's stating he can go make more money than anyone else. Go ahead.
He could. He doesn't
He
mean
could,
he would.
but he's been trying to help. In this case, I've dealt with Bucket a few times in instances. But I don't
it's a
think
roundabout shitty way of saying it. Like,
yeah,
hey
it
guys,
definitely
I can make a
was.
fuckloads of money, but instead I'm helping you fucks and you're ungrateful about it.
And then also blaming the citizens for the car market when actually it was their fault. Yeah, nice one.
Yeah, because then no point for anybody to destroy the
I mean,
and
I don't know anything about the car market.
No, this was before you.
But he's not wrong about the fact that the government is running out of money.
That's the whole collective.
Running out of money and then lowering the prices of everything. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, they're trying to keep the lights on.
No, they're making the same money.
Yeah,
but I'm not spending on, not spending on, not spending on.
Why would you reduce vehicles,
the prices?
Lower wages,
exactly, because
keep
it's
the
just going to
prices
cause
the same.
the same thing here. It's just going to cause them to not have the money.
That's how you make money.
No, not necessarily. Again, you lower wages, keep vehicles and stuff the same.
Yeah.
Increase some of the house prices. That's what inflation is, right? Like,
yeah, like
a lot
in
of the
Bronx-
time, you know, pay rates do not match inflation.
Yeah.
They will be close behind.
I mean,
and
it's,
yes, we
it's
struggle
more like
with it.
deflation.
Yeah. Instead, they're decreasing everything, and
which doesn't make sense.
I mean, I get it.
They could have had a bigger bonus to them. Shout out, brother.
So they can sell them cheaper.
Smithy, you're whispering.
Shout, we can't hear you.
What?
There you go.
Can't hear you, Smithy.
What? Oh. Oh, I was just saying that, you know, they said that the price of the vehicles to buy has gone down, so that's why they were selling them cheaper. But that also encourages people to buy them because they're cheaper. It kind of
People
makes
don't
sense.
make the money to buy them.
Yeah, but
Well,
not
the
the
wages haven't been
wages.
cut yet, so of course they do. People
I
have
mean,
already
people
got
don't
the
make the money now. There's plenty of cars that I want to buy that I don't make enough money to buy them.
Do you both want to sign up?
But there's a car in Sandy dealership. I've been waiting for forever. It's never been stuck like further.
Fuck you, Camaro.
They said they haven't been able to stock them because there's no money in there.
an hour. That's it.
Fair enough.
What about you, Carmen?
I mean, their best solution is what Harry said, right? It's just
I mean,
up
it's
the
not-
prices of the
it's
cars,
not
even
them
though they're
two's
import
fault,
prices.
but it's-
No, I'm not
it's
saying that.
it's
But
not.
their
Absolutely,
solution
really.
to the
If you
future
want to sign it, just continue.
would be to increase car prices to make the dealership cars a little bit
Yeah.
harder to get, which would increase, you know, the activity on the secondhand market. You know, maybe, yes, you're selling a car for less, but it's more than you're getting from the dealership, and you know, you're still making, I guess, you know, because the pay is cut, you're still making technically more money. You know, at the end of the day, you know, Eduardo, just like yourself, you might want one car really badly. What is better? Them just stocking that one just for you, so you buy that one, then you spend the money on the dealership and they get some money out of that? Or you having to buy it from someone else who then maybe buys another car, or, you know, invest the time into working at a mechanic shop, and then that decides to make a change?
I mean, I don't mind buying the second hand. I mean, I paid 800,000 for M3 Touring, so you know,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind paying second hand pricing.
Just a note, since you all are here, if you have not signed the petition and you want to sign the petition, make sure you talk with the fine gentleman here, the police department.
Yeah, ready to sign.
Got my clipboard ready.
Alright.
So, can
You
you
sign
sign
it.
If you have a specific
Mark,
reason
you've
why
already
you
asked me
sign
3
it, that
times, you're on
helps too.
Say fucking less. Can you add to my thing?
I
The
don't
reason behind it
understand
is
what
I'm
they're
broke
actually
now.
making money on at
No.
this point.
It's an official
Like,
document.
Fuck.
You guys are still clocked on, by the way.
Yeah. Welcome.
Hello?
It'd be pretty good
Let's
as well if we
make
could buy some newer
PD
models
and
at the
EMS
dealerships.
the most active they have ever been, so we drain them empty even with the wages cut.
Ooh, maybe just hire everybody to EMS.
Yes. Prove them wrong.
EMS income has been lower because people aren't getting as injured or things as much as they usually.
Oh, you want me to help with that?
Yeah, create jobs in the workplace. But yeah, I mean, we can sit on duty for hours and not get many calls. So yeah, the EMS income is down. So I get that.
Just everyone go jump off buildings so they can go do something.
What? I don't think you should be saying
0 out of 10. What do you suggest?
What the fuck, Harvey?
Wow, Walter. Walter.
He's just trying to create jobs in the workplace. That's all he's doing.
Oh my god.
There he
goes.
Great.
You just great. You just
Walter.
What? Walter.
There you go.
Okay, I will sign as well.
Poor Harvey.
Can I have EMS, please?
Sorry, I zoned out. What?
What happened? I didn't even see.
I got punched by a dumbass.
Someone create jobs in the workplace. Look at that.
Wow.
That's not what I was expecting when I woke up.
This was not on my bingo card for today.
Nor mine.
Harry, can I have 500k?
I'll give you 500k.
No. Thank you, Ty.
Spider, Harry.
Talk to either me or Seth and we'll get you signed up.
Just give everyone 2 mil, they'll be happy.
Didn't even move me, man.
Nope, this wasn't on mine either.
No, I'm just saying,
Yeah,
aren't they
I'm not
for
set,
the same price?
Oh.
Kind of crazy.
Alright, what's your full name?
Well, part of the problem is so like even though I am part of the pillar, I'm a
How
very
much
small
signatures
part
do
of
you
it.
have so far?
Pretty much everything goes to
Confidential, I can't tell you that.
Can you not even tell the press?
How you? Oh.
Guys,
You're good.
if you want to sign clipboard
Goodbye, my friend.
No, Ty, one of the two. Wait a second.
Fucking say you're sorry, motherfucker.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah, you tell him.
Hey, fight,
What the
fight,
fuck?
fight, fight.
Oh. Oh, he's jumping in. That's fucked.
He's getting she's getting
Hey,
third party.
Hey, no monkey business, man. What are you doing? Stop the
She
monkey
got third
business.
No, the
party.
monkey killed the Latina.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Harry, that was wild.
Yeah, you do,
That
son.
was wild treatment.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, the monkey's a fighter.
He got a 2-piece.
The monkey's good at this.
2-piece.
Where's
Oh,
Fox
he's
so we
down
can
to the
fight for the
clip.
trophy?
Yeah, pardon me wanted to go. Hey, he's an experiment, man.
Oh, if he gets knocked out. Oh.
Oh.
This monkey guy is the world champion.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What is
Oh.
Deacon
At
God.
least he
Well.
took 2 out.
Planet of the Apes got taken out. Sorry,
He has a
Susan.
positive KD, it's okay.
Yeah, at
That was
least
the
it's positive.
finale.
He's no longer the heavyweight.
That's something.
Flashbang!
Flashbang! Flash.
Whoever threw that, I hope your dad walked out and got milk.
Alright, come through.
Oh, what the hell?
Peace.
Ice pack fully run for trauma.
Hey, I told you guys to keep the peace. Didn't matter. I said keep the peace, didn't I?
Does matter. Who the fuck are you?
Now.
Stay down, stay
I'll be
down.
vigilante if the cops are
Yeah,
down.
I'm good, man. I'm staying down, man. Fuck this.
They're lucky they took my pickaxe.
Not gonna lie,
Fucking
that was
hell.
kind of an experience. I kind of want to get flashbanged again.
You're just weird, Lester, man.
Yeah, Lester, man, what the hell?
Did you not get a
You
flashlight?
good?
He did. He said he wants.
It's all gone now.
He said he wants it again.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh. I want to for her. That shit was horrible.
Yeah, I'm struggling to get. There you go. I got it. Good. That guy not so good though.
I love it when we have sanctioned money farming sessions.
Flashbang was loud.
They're brilliant.
Yeah, that's. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Yeah, Charlie.
That was crazy.
Oh, there you are.
What was this? Receipt.
Ow, just threw it back off my head.
So wait a minute,
I
they're
would
trying
never-
to cut wages 25.
Oh, by the way, if you want
Nah,
one,
just
that's
20,
number
but
one.
still, that's
20?
20,
Okay.
yeah.
You need to arrest me. I did take 2 people out because they were fighting.
I'm not sure.
Number one.
You're good.
Oh, okay.
They needed to calm down.
I might have to, man. It stops flashbangs,
Yeah,
fuck
so
it.
probably the officer today.
Because no one was moving and they missed every single shot.
It also stops vet getting in your head.
No, I see.
I don't mind about that. They do not want to be in my head. I feel sorry for them more than me.
Yeah.
They've done some messed up stuff.
You becoming a detective?
Yeah, I ain't gonna
He wants
speak
to
about
turn the
my
dude
shit.
into a seal dude and whip him
Now they're
about
all
it.
getting their uniforms back on.
Yeah, he was
Oh,
half
shit.
seal, half dude, and they were happy about it.
Oh shit.
Whoa, that's pretty cool. We were on
Did some messed
strike.
up shit.
Yeah. I just can't wait. I'm hoping to get my fucking badge, man, so I can fucking sort the shit out.
Yeah, who flashbang?
I kind of want to flash.
I don't know. It came from that way.
Unfortunately, I don't have one.
I was gonna use it on myself, to be honest. That felt kind of good.
Are we?
Yep.
It's an experience, man. It was shocking. Like, the adrenaline is up my
Did Harry and them
ass
go after them?
Shocking. Good.
No.
I can put your uniform back on.
Oh, yeah, I could probably do that.
Hold on.
Yeah, just make a note that it's been sold.
Yeah. Let me find it.
We'll put elsewhere that it, who we believe.
Fair warning, if I get shot again, I'm shooting somebody.
I don't blame you.
There's no attached to your profile. Enjoy.
You have a
You know,
target.
registered at that point, I guess.
I could be their target considering I'm DOJ.
No, I'm saying you have a target there next to the wall.
How long have you been live for?
Target.
God, nearly 3 hours.
Got hit.
No, everyone got
That's
hit,
just
man.
their cockeyed aim.
Yeah, they
That
ain't got good aim.
ass, it was not. It was pointed at you.
That was just a cockeyed aim.
Oh, it did for me.
You definitely were not the target.
I did see him try and run Mark over, so that was
I
fun.
felt that through my skeleton.
He
Why does
fucking
everybody
rolled
always
like a
try to
boss.
kill you,
Whoever did
Mark?
it, they're weak.
Damn.
I think people are just upset when I called them broke, and then they
Everyone's
realize that
gonna be more
the-
broke now, Mark.
I know it fucking sucks.
But that's your opinion.
Mark,
Like,
you know when you told everyone to go
there's no
get a
reason
job?
for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell the mayoral party to get a job once I get impeached.
Yeah.
Well, I
Birdie,
mean,
for
one of them's hired at my mechanic shop, man.
I think you
Look
You
at
should fire her.
You should fire her.
You should have fired someone.
I know. I
That's
just can't. I can't just fire her because she's in the
She
government party.
can't because that would be wrongful
Holy
termination.
shit.
I'll do it for you.
We're at Will State.
Dude, I got 6
You got
on my
what?
fucking
Fuck
bird-
the what?
The fuck up. I got 6 retweets on a birdie where it's a fucking rabbit with a job application.
You know how many retweets I got?
No.
That's cute. 6 retweets.
Wow.
Hey man.
We just need to bring back harmony.
Oh, someone's selling Bucket's truck again on Twitter.
There you go.
That's actually funny as
Give
well.
me a 20% increase and I'll go get it.
For what?
You are. Never mind, Mark.
I can't lie. I was reading a tweet about a truck being sold for.
I mean, in the
500K.
pay increase and I'll go get his truck for him.
So this party of pain, who the hell should they have elected like a god?
The only other person that actually has like history that ran against them that knew how to run it was Seth.
What the fuck? That looks like me.
Where?
Party of Pain. We should have elected it.
Why did you
elected
do
him
it?
like a god. Like, you can look. You can check my phone. I ain't got this account.
Yeah, check his phone.
Don't do that.
I'm not gonna lie, that does
He's
not look like
he's
you.
signed out of the account on his phone. That's what it is.
I don't trust this fucking Staniak on after what the fuck's just happened.
Stay for inside.
Oh, I'm not worried about it. I'm armed.
I don't know, cause you got shot.
I got shot because I couldn't see. I got flashbanged.
Yeah, I got a gun.
I'll tell you, I'll fucking shoot the shit, man.
Hey, is the green-haired cop here? He took my
brandishing.
pickaxe. I'd like it back.
Harvey.
Yeah,
Harvey.
Oh, I got rid of them all.
He's up there, he's running.
Let me see if I can go
Alright,
find
never
them. I
mind,
got
I'll get
rid
him
of
the
them
other
all.
one.
He's gonna go get it. He's gonna go. Hang on, he's gonna go find it.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh my god. Ba-da-ba-ba.
What?
Oh
do I
shit,
have to
open.
clock off or
Yeah.
like, is PD just not PD right now?
I'm still milking their money.
Hey, boss, can I sign it?
Hardcore.
Smart. But I guess 603 should be 42. Bye-bye.
Doodles.
Hunter Slav.
Oh, I'm broken.
Yeah.
I'm
I think
completely
I'm gonna
broken.
go-
What was that?
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna sign the clipboard.
Actually hurts more. Go to the mutual and pick up a
Oh, great. Have you've shown all the civilians, and now we've got Lester running about.
I'm gonna take off. Alright.
Thank
I'll
you.
be safe. Don't worry.
Who's the guy?
I'm gonna go get things prepared just in case, you know.
What are you doing up
It
here?
hits the fan even more than it has tonight. So.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
I'm gonna find a way to break into.
Oh god,
PD now.
everyone's in here.
Oh yeah, we can break into PD.
I found a way to break into PD. I'm gonna raise things.
I'm at it now. 36 what's your emergency?
Wow, Smithy.
Oh yeah, set up being Leicester. That's for me.
Where the fuck did he go there?
Are you near the hospital?
I don't think you should all be up here.
Wait.
Someone needs help at the hospital.
Because
Are you on duty?
technically, yes.
Something happened to Leicester. Where's Leicester?
No one look at our golden AK. Yeah, it's kind of weird. No, I can see it. Why is it moved?
See,
What?
this is what happens.
Oh, what the hell?
I don't want to come up, but I'm too scared to
Harvey
drop
threw a
down.
pickaxe at the window and it broke.
Probably coming up is the better option. We're gonna catch you.
Oh,
Damn. Damn.
Oh, wow.
I mean, we've got
That's my way, though.
signatures, so we'll send it to Murphy.
I was not expecting that.
Why is Harvey in there?
I don't know. I.
To Rodney anyway, so Rodney can.
You can what? This is wild.
I have a way for you.
Oh, I'm stuck. Stop it, Walter. We're stuck now.
Oh no.
Hey guys,
That's unfortunate.
I found the evidence.
Guys, you need help.
I guess you're gonna be sleeping back there today.
No, no.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Look, I'm behind bars.
Harvey, go.
How do you make it further behind? He's behind bars.
Get fucked, nerd.
I don't know, I just magically flew through the door.
How did you get out, Walter?
Come to the corner. Come to the. Charlie, I need help.
Yeah, I see you're injured.
This corner, Harvey. Just. Yeah.
How did you get out?
You know, I once got split tackled.
I also can't use my radio at the minute. Walter,
Okay, I'm gonna just.
how did you get out?
The corner.
This corner. Just keep coming through. Jumping and everything.
Right,
Thanks.
give you some painkillers.
Oh, Harvey, you're fucked.
There we go.
Okay.
Right. Whose pickaxes were? Who was asking for pickaxes back?
Me. You took my pickaxe, Harvey.
I did not take your pickaxe.
You took my pickaxe,
Where'd
Harvey.
that guy go that was missing?
No, I
his
didn't.
pickaxe? Did you see him?
Yeah, I gave him
my
5k to go get a new one.
Ah, shit.
I've gotten back. That's why I went back there.
jumped down and I got
Line up on my pickaxe, Harvey.
Well, I wasn't sure if you were gonna get to him, so I just gave him 5k to go get a new one.
Well, I found the evidence, so I might just get rid of all that.
Yeah, I found the evidence.
It just became a.
No, our
a shit
evidence is
show,
downstairs.
Wait, what? Wait, what did we
What's
find
your,
then?
what's your number,
Records,
Lester?
probably.
Records, yeah, maybe.
That's a pawn stash.
Oh, is it? Oh, we found
How
it.
dare you go
what,
digging
got
through that?
Boxes of porn stashes that here.
Yeah, that's Harry's pawn stash.
Wait a minute.
I think it's yours. Have you seen the state of your stash? What the hell?
Nah, man.
You found Mike
No,
Francis' stash?
Walter keeps his in his
Yeah,
car
it's all
just
on
like
the
he
back.
kept the hammer in his car.
I don't know what she's talking about. I don't know what he's talking about.
It was never at the bottom of the ocean. It was all a big lie from him.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I mean, she kind of speaks.
I mean, there's nothing you can do about it now, anyways.
Nope.
Yeah, definitely no.
Mom approved attorney at law. What the fuck? I don't care if your mom approves you're doing anything, weirdo.
No, wrong MDT.
Mom, I made it.
It's only one mechanic actually on jury. How sad.
Let me guess who it is.
No restaurants open, I don't think.
No.
No, just LS Mechanics because they said they don't care as long as it makes GP money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure my restaurants stay closed.
I don't mind if people want to clock on fucking duty while before the pay
I mean, if
gets
they
thingy,
wanna, if they like
tell them
that
to
pay,
go
then
ahead.
sure.
I'll just go there and just do my repairs.
Send
and
a
leave.
message to him.
If I get my car repaired, I don't care.
I
That'll
cannot
be
believe
lovely.
he called out my taxes as being LS's taxes. That was my tax. I was very proud of making that 1.1 million, and he shit on my parade and called it LS Mechanics.
Hey, I'm gonna say that Harmony is the one that never got impeached. What's the
Well, neither's my mechanics, stupid. I'm talking about
Harmony
now,
is
not
on
fucking
top.
Harmony. I'm not talking
Harmony-
about
Yeah,
Harmony.
she's not talking about 2 years ago, Walter.
Yeah,
I'll tell you the
fucking catch up
funniest
with
thing
the
I
times,
heard
Harvey.
this
The
today.
Harvey Walter, sorry, Rob.
Ty's saying she does more than me. What the
Harmony's
fuck
still
was
alive.
that?
I don't know.
Walter-
I think you're
Walter-
saying you, miss.
I just looked at
Walter,
her
we've been
hours. She's done
retired for many
15
years.
hours this month. I've done like 4 times that.
thank you.
She does more than me. That's fucking. She can shove that up her ass.
You want to sign the impeachment, Smithy?
No, Smithy agrees with them. Only Smithy. I'm sure that was
no,
a
no. I think they are in a bad position because the people who are supposed to be doing the job are not
fuck are you
here.
standing on?
So,
Yeah, but that's the
I've
party,
done
isn't it? It's not them.
152 hours.
That's what we're impeaching, the party, not them.
Oh, okay.
You're
Well,
impeaching
yeah.
for basically.
Well, in that case, then yeah, I will. I'll sign it because the party itself hasn't done the job it was required to do. If they knew that things were going to be going on and they weren't going to be around, they shouldn't have fucking run in the first place.
Why is
Yeah, no, I
the
agree.
turkey person looking at the wall a weirdo?
If they
I
didn't
just
know
thought-
at the
No,
time, then
that's
that's fair
less
enough. But
He didn't give
you
us
know,
good
if
enough
they did
information.
know
He's,
that things
he's
were going to
waiting.
be heading this way, they shouldn't have run.
No, I agree.
Why does Owen have his gun out?
But yeah, you can put my name down. I'll sign it.
I mean,
How about you,
we
Charlie?
we did just get a fucking whatever flashbanged and shot.
Shot.
Fuck you.
Oh, here comes
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
I don't know. What's happening?
Have you seen
I'm
the
just here
post
for
that
drama.
tweeted
We're taking
about wages
signatures
on
for
the thing?
impeachment.
Ah.
Just trying to get rid of the government.
He won't sign
Can
it.
I have Lester's hat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
knock
in the
him out.
corner.
He's
He's
in
in
the
the corner
corner.
there.
Yeah, if you sign it,
No
you can have
PD, you
anything.
do anything.
Are you signing it?
Yeah, no PD. So you
Someone
can
take his hat off and him, I'll do it.
He's
Well,
in
not
the
them.
Alright,
corner.
where's
See, it's
Lester?
PD.
Where?
Look, he got service time. You can see him. Police.
Oh,
Yeah, nothing paid.
You want us to take his hat, yeah?
Yeah, Harvey.
Yeah,
beat
I
him
want
up.
his hat.
I hear
my God.
fighting.
Can I have your
my
mask?
God.
Wait, Angel, why are you knocking the fuck out of him?
Esther!
She kicked him through the wall. What the hell?
Damn.
Lester.
I could have just cuffed him and taken it.
But that's easier.
Oh yeah, that was the point. We could have cuffed him instead of
Yeah.
trying to beat him up.
Listen,
Can we
no
just send him
one.
off to jail?
No
That's
one
just
knows.
Leicester problems. Yeah, just send him to jail for a week.
Yeah, just send him to jail.
Create jobs in the workplace.
There you go, Smithy. Get paid for helping.
Yeah, there we go. I'll do my job.
See, creating problems in the workplace.
Oh wait, no, I've done it wrong. I've not got the one I need.
No, I need
Wait,
one on his head.
Don't help him yet.
What you do?
By the PD
Get the
can...
one on his hat, on his head.
He lost his hat.
Quick, Eric.
Hurry up.
I was in my head.
Yeah,
You want what?
we're just taking you.
I don't know.
What fucking steal my clothing again?
Okay, you want to sign?
Yes, sign me. What, I can't write. Can you write it for me?
Fuck then, you dickhead.
Stop fighting!
It's alright, it's down now.
Oh, it's
Fucking
broken.
dickhead, I was in my head.
I don't give a fuck.
Alright,
why not,
keep
man?
still.
Emmy's Leicester.
Oh no.
I
They
punched
look
it.
very similar.
Yeah. See, Harvey?
Oh, 1 minute. Look, man.
Fucking get my
I
shit
stand over
from it.
here, and then I go over here. Now
Oh my fucking god.
I'm over here. I'm over here.
So you're gonna
I'm
sign the
over here.
petition now?
I've signed it.
You signed it.
Oh, good.
Wait, I got 2 hats. What's his other hat?
Oh god.
Does he know what the petition's for, though?
Oh.
Could I have some patching up, please? I got fun.
If I fucking knock you, bitch ass out.
I just want to know who shot
Poor
me.
Lester, he has no clothes.
I'm not me. Probably deserves many things.
Good job.
Lester, do you need clothes?
Crime.
Yeah.
But there's no cops to tell. What the hell's that thing?
Yeah, I don't trust
Look
that.
at his big nuts.
I don't have any spare.
I can give him one.
I thought you were about to try and run us over.
Nah, I would never look at those struggling.
Someone's overcompensating with this.
Uh-huh.
Big nuts.
Thanks, thanks. I polished my nuts, actually.
Well, you polished them.
Yeah, they're nice and bald.
Oh, this is yours, Larry?
Yeah. Isn't it cool?
I'm gonna go with sure.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to get run over.
None of us are on duty. Do you see any of us in uniform?
Then there's probably someone driving about somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, it means
Lester-
somebody's on duty.
I gave you clothes. I gave you clothes.
Yeah, Lester's on duty.
I'm going to be responsible. We're not going to announce any strikes or anything. If officers don't want to get on, they don't want to get on. If they want to get on, they can get on.
Oh, what a fucking surprise.
What the fuck is he wearing?
My name's Leslie and I'm a hilly-billy.
Listen, I already told you.
Hilly-billy.
I told you in the very beginning. I put in a complaint with them, and Dan and Hatchie were supposed to deal with the fact that she's not active and stuff, and it just didn't happen.
Yeah.
That's all I can do. I can't do anything else from my side.
No, I'm insulted. I'm actually insulted by that comment. It fucking pissed me off.
Well,
Hello, police. I just rang you so Lester can't ring you. And complain about shit. Yeah, if Lester rings you, just ignore it.
Who answered?
Okay, bye-bye.
I don't know who's answered.
I don't know. It's
I don't know.
So we're allowed to clock on, yeah?
And he's on duty.
Jorge.
Was that
Get fired now.
ball?
I think that's who it was.
Oh, we're still on state, aren't we?
Put my stuff away. Just in case I get robbed.
I just didn't want to get on,
Yeah,
like, go
that's
out
fine.
if I can't.
You're good.
Okay, sweet. Thank you.
Are you gone? Bye-bye.
Uh-huh. Bye-bye. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
I mean,
I've got 60 sandwiches to give away before they go mouldy. Do you want some sandwiches? Harvey. Harvey. Harvey.
My voice box is muted, Rose. I'm all good. I think I'm gonna fly out.
Okay, no worries.
You have a go on. Alright, chat. We're gonna call it there for today. I don't know, I've put all my stuff away. We're gonna call it there, chat, alright? I will see you all again next time. Let's see who's live. We'll go raid someone. Let's go ahead and raid someone. Do. actually know who is live as of the moment. Who the hell is this guy? Alright, okay. We'll go raid this guy, chat. Supply sausage. Whoever he is, I've never heard of him. We'll go raid him, alright, chat? I'll see y'all again next time. Know everyone. Toodles.